What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy JJ coming in to you loud and proud here tonight. Got bored, didn't have nothing better to do, so I thought I'd go live and kill some time before a buddy of mine gets off work. You know, I've been doing some thinking here lately, and I've met a fine group of people here on YouTube, and it's only because I decided to find a hobby. Hey, Slasher, what's up, my friend? How you doing? How's your stuff? You think you could stream? Keep the camera off? I'll send you. I'll give you the link. No, but that's solely up to you, of course. But yeah, I've been doing some thinking and paying attention to what's going on out in the world, and it's making me rather upset. And it's another reason I think, just other than being bored, I figured I'd just start streaming. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on at least an hour, at most. Excuse me, at the least. I might go 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. I ain't hit that point yet. But yeah, I'm gonna be on at least an hour. So, if you want to listen, you can listen. If you got stuff to do, I understand. But everything's been making me quite upset. And the only thing I can think to do about it is what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to forget it ever happened. I'm not saying anything serious, but I'm going to try and keep it lighthearted. So, that out of the way. What's going on out in the world? I know I seen Slash in the chat. I don't know if anybody else is just sitting there or lurking or whatever, but let's talk about some music, talk about some entertainment. If I have a certain guest in a little bit, I'm gonna play a video. But just have to wait and see. It's gonna be funny as hell. I can't wait to do it. So going on out in the world that anybody wants to talk about that's not the current two top topics of the world. Yeah. Now I'm out to do something on the fly. Yeah, that's not how you do that. Here, go here. mute that. Do this. Close out. Do this. Click here. Do that. And all that great stuff that goes along with it. And so I just, I want to keep everything pretty much lighthearted, good spirited, good BS stream, Uh, and we'll do this. And we'll just throw that out there. There we go. I'm back. Okay. So anyway, I don't know if there's anybody out there's ever heard about it. I know they're all over the country, but they're thinking about going to Dave and Buster's. Have a nice drink and go play some arcade games. Just going to going to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Without, escape the worries of home life. Get out, do something. Pardon me for a second. Anyway, just go and have some fun. Maybe have some dinner. Who knows? Because they got some pretty good food too. I got something stuck on my throat. I apologize for all the noises. Yeah, they got a killer Star Wars game in there. It's called a Battle Pod. It's really cool. You sit in it, the screen kind of wraps in front of you, and I'm talking about more than just a screen. I'm talking about a screen wraps in front of you, and you sit in this bubble, and it's actually awesome. It kind of moves with you a little bit. You get to see a lot of what the game has to offer. Honestly, it's a machine I would love to have in my home. Okay, I love this. I fell in love with the way it looked, the way it felt, handled. I loved it. And if I had one, I'd probably never get out of it. So until I had it all mastered, which would be never. I'm getting older. My hand-eye coordination ain't what it used to be. So I'm not the gamer I used to be, but I still game. My reflexes are a little off. And I suppose all the weed I smoke. Yeah, ain't helped my hand-eye coordination. But yeah, I want to go play some games, have some drinks, hang out with a couple of friends, but to my luck, most of my friends are into grown-up shit. So it's hard to find people like that to get together and go hang out. It's like a sophisticated bar. So they got pool tables too. So it's quite nice, I think. Yeah, for some it ain't. To me, it's nice. For what it is. Hey, Rosetta, how you doing? Glad to see you. What are you doing? I figured with all this pain you've been in, you'd be trying to get some rest. I told you, make sure all your ghosts are in their cages before you go to bed. Okay? If you're going to keep them around the house as pets, make sure they're in their cages when you go to bed. Okay? That's simple, silly. So, yeah. Okay? You don't have to, but if you want to, feel free. Um, but anyway, I'm just rambling on. I'm basically talking to myself because uh, I haven't quite used to being by myself yet. I've always been around a lot of people as far as streaming. Uh, Witness. Okay, if you say so, because I don't remember anything. I'm not around a lot of this drama, so to speak, most of the time when it comes to YouTube or Twitter. I just kind of turn a blind eye to it. Especially if it ain't got to do with me or something I'm involved with. I just like, okay, all right. But no, like I said, if you feel like it, again, it's fine. Because no offense, sure, but I use it as a tool, not as a life. You know, just, YouTube is something for me to do, and Twitter is something for me to communicate what I'm doing on YouTube out. And that's where I usually get most of my returns. Pickles, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, it's as open as you feel like, or at least how that I can't even English right tonight. Yeah, it's open or for as long as you can stand. Okay, cool. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mr. Pixels there has got to go freshen up. He's got to make himself all pretty and stuff.
Right.
What's up?
Same thing that's always up. Dicks and airplanes.
No, there's more than that that's up. You just choose those two, and I don't know. I know why on one. I don't know why the airplane's on the other. See, now you
Because
don't
it's still a long, hard thing.
Bravo. Bravo. Well said, my dear. Well said.
By the way, I'm back on the muscle relaxers.
Don't you act like a fool, man, because I will show you the door real quick because we don't need. I like crazy, but
I'm not on that many.
Man, let me rephrase that. Let me reword that because my words stopped and crazy is not what I was going to say. Okay, I apologize for that.
I'm crazy. I'm fine.
Well, no, I'm saying for all that craziness. It's just I said crazy and my mouth just stopped, voice stopped. It's like,
no, I'm not on the multiples like I was that day with Amy.
well, we don't need you up against the wall tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Your wall's a little further away. Yeah.
I get that tired. I actually have to sign off now.
Nah, you can have your husband there put a board up right here next to you, just where you can walk. Put a pillow on it, make it comfy.
He's propped up all the car tomorrow. He's gonna take me up to see the eaglets before they fledge out of the nest tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
I think I kind of need that after a rough week.
I believe everybody's had a rough one in some form or fashion as of late. It's depressing. It makes me angry. Mary had her Patreon stream tonight, and I don't know what came over me. I just let loose on it. I didn't lose my shit or nothing like that, but I just let loose on it. I am tired of everybody acting like fucking grown ass children. You know, it's angry. We're better than this. Why are we acting this way? You know, and I just don't. I'd rather not talk about current affairs. You know, I'm just here because I'm bored. I want something to do. I'm like, fuck it, I'll stream. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah,
And besides, thank you for showing up. I can always use titties in my life.
Okay, look at your DM box and see why that actually made me roll my eyes tonight. I'll leave it there because it actually kind of started here.
Oh shit. So it's my fault then, right?
No. It's somebody that, yeah, I'll leave it in the messages. There's some things that kind of weird me out a little bit.
Well, I promise you, that particular individual will never be back.
That was not what I needed today, considering the kind of injury I've been going through and the kind of dreams I've been having.
I agree. There's no woman that should have to put up with anything like that from anyone, unless they definitely ask for it. And you have your own.
And joking around when I'm acting crass is different than that.
Right, and your own little way, you know, you have your own way of doing things and your own way that you act, but I don't ever think that you ask for treatment that way.
Mm-mm.
You know, so you don't, if a woman's asking for it, then treat her as trash as you possibly can. You know, because, you know.
Do I get offended if I'm telling dirty jokes if a guy joins in and makes comments back?
No. I don't think you get any kind of way when you sit there and go, you know, I've seen you do it. not necessarily that the laughing part, but just the gesture. I've seen enough of it. I know enough about you that you get a little raw, but you don't ever really mean it by anything, because the only thing you're doing is stating real life, because you were very vocal at one point of things you like to do with your husband, I think. I'm
That's
not
a nice
assuming,
way of putting it. That's a nice way of putting it.
I'm not assuming it. It's just that's how I took it. Uh, but by any means, does that mean that you should be treated that way? And that's unacceptable in any form.
And it means a lot from you, because I mean, how many inappropriate jokes have we made at each other over last year?
We're grown ass adults here. We know they're jokes.
Yes. Ornery, calm down, girl. You're a nag.
Earn your name, darling.
You're such a nag. You are such a nag.
Yeah, no, he'll never be back, because after that shit, because I had to randomly start muting him. Because I'll be damned. I know what he did, but then after I was reading the chat for a minute, I was like, yeah, that's right. Did he just tell me to shut up on my own stream? Really? No, you ain't gonna do that.
Or throw a tantrum because I said I'm married? That was weird.
Yeah, it's just, it ain't gonna happen again. Because I even asked Anthony, because I was talking to him. We were chatting back and forth briefly in Mandy's stream.
Mm-hmm.
About his art book, and I've got a link for his art book, but because I got a smaller one for you, I'm gonna DM it to you. So we were talking back and forth about it, and I told him I might be streaming. I asked him if he was interested, and I told him, I said, and I promised Motormouth will not be there. So he said he may stop by. I don't know how long it's going to be. He said he had to talk to Mandy about something first. And I know Mandy, she can run her mouth, so they might be all night. Who knows? I put a few other feelers out. You and Slasher and Pixels are the only ones that showed up so far. But the night's still young. That does not mean it's the time to be quiet. How'd your stream go last night?
Last night.
Thursday night. Your Star Trek stream.
Oh, yeah, that went fine. I'm sorry, I'm really out of it right now. I'm trying to deal with everything. I'm going to be trying to start a weekly show with Ian, which will go back and forth on our channels, on mine and his. He's the trucker that's been in the Star Trek chats with us before.
Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my boy. He's a sweetheart.
You don't know when to shut up either. He's a good guy, but you don't know when to be quiet either.
I have pretty good control of him when it's just the two of us talking, and this would be a one-on-one goof-off show, so.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with him. He seems to be a great guy. Really, he does. But just people that don't know when to shut up, let someone else get a word in. Hence a prior guest, I like to get a few words in edgewise. And I was actually able to do so tonight on Mary's stream. There's one guy that always comes on there. He's always on the first hour. I don't think I won't ever shut up. But, hey. What are you talking to?
No, I'm just looking at something real quick.
It's got to be really, really important for you to be so quiet.
Is it
Come
turning
on.
you off that I'm not loud and rowdy?
Come on, Rosetta. How long does it take to look at fucking butt plugs?
To what? What the fuck did you just say?
I said, how long does it take for you to look at butt plugs?
I'm not interested in anal stuff. That's you.
That ain't me. Oh, hell no, that ain't me.
Hey, you're the one who brought that up. Why is that where your brain went? Where is that where your brain went?
Because you brought up some crazy kinky shit before.
I'm not in anal play.
I know. Well, hey, you gotta start somewhere.
No, I don't.
Nothing hurts. Hey, nothing hurts to look.
You need serious fucking help. You know that?
See, at least you caught the play on that. Okay, the word play. Good girl. You're learning, or you already knew, which if you did, that scares me even more. So what else is going on?
Oh, working hard on the color stuff, trying to work on the Eagle book, trying to work on the Swan book, possibly have more jobs.
Explain something real quick. Something I don't quite understand. If you're hand coloring the book, okay, how is it going to get distributed? Are they going to scan it and make copies?
It's always had to be where they have to get scanned and stuff, and that's going to be worked on through him. I'm going to be sending it to him when it's finished.
Right, I understand that. I'm just curious. You know, if you're the one coloring the book, and it's already in book form, right? Or is it just pages?
It's pages.
Okay, all right. Then that makes
See, this is how I have it in the book. Is I have it in the slip covers in a binder so that they won't get damaged.
Okay.
So I can keep everything in order and organized.
Gotcha.
And yet, that's a girl in there with her butt sticking up with underwear.
Hi. You didn't put no shit skids in there, did you?
No, yuck.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm fully on board with my boss man and all the toxic masculinity. That means we accent the sexuality in these scenes.
You do what in sexuality?
Accent.
Ah, okay. So
she's got big tits, she's got big ass, and she knows how to use them.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Kind of like Jello, man.
Yeah, something about these redheaded women with tits, right?
No, actually, for me, redheaded women, any shape, any size, any color, just something about red hair. I see a redheaded woman, I just fucking just melt.
That's the thing with some men. They like us psychotic women for some reason. I mean,
you're the first one I've ever met. Every redhead I've ever met in my life, it seemed to be really calm and casual, collected ladies. Not the fiery redheaded bitch that everybody thinks they are.
So I'm the first one. So I am a fiery redheaded bitch, in your opinion?
No. Oh my God! Now you're trying to screw me up with words and stuff. Stop it.
Sorry, that was an unfair shot.
Yes, it was. You gotta know that. You gotta know me better now. By now, I've said a lot of outlandish shit. Bitch won't come out my mouth unless you severely piss me off.
Yeah, but I call myself that a lot.
That don't mean it's okay for me to say it.
And I respect that.
Well, a true gentleman would. Which I am, or try to be a true gentleman.
You're a good friend.
Oh, wow. We went there. You just got mushy on me.
Fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Thank you.
That better?
Thank you. Thank you. I will the first fucking fuck I see. Whatever they look like, okay, but the first one I see. It's okay, Rosetta. You can laugh.
I'm trying so hard to right now.
Really?
I mean, overall, other than this last freaking week being crazy, I've been doing a lot better recently. I've been getting all this work. I've been stretching out, growing as a person, meeting people and stuff. It's just,
okay. Stretching out. Okay. That's probably why you got one of the problems you have right now.
hush you, that's bad.
What you about sticking all that? Never mind.
Do remember, I've already been outed as an erotica writer, so.
To who?
Oh, yeah, the stalkers started posting pictures of me that only exist on an old DeviantArt account under a different name.
Right.
So I just posted, go ahead and show what's on that account. I'll go tell everyone for you. I used to write erotica.
Okay. Were they pictures of you?
Yes,
Okay.
in my early 20s.
Okay. All right. Keep it going. What kind of picture?
There's nothing pervy in these pictures.
Well, then,
They posted these.
Why is it worth talking about?
They posted these because they were connected to a page where I write. Well, I used to write bondage porn.
Okay, great. But still, if there's nothing pervy about the pictures, why mention it? Because if there was some pervy shit out there, Rosetta, I want to find it.
That's where they did it. Why they did it, they posted those pictures to show me that they knew where this page was. So I told everybody, all right.
They like where they got the picture from? Did they read it?
I have no idea. This is creepy sock account stuff. So I just told everyone, yeah, I used to write that stuff. I don't care. Hey, stalkers, go ahead and share it. I've gotten nothing but support from people and a lot of people asking if they can read it.
Hey, if you can make $1 off of it, go for it. Shit, why not?
It's like, well, what did they want me to say? That I'm sorry that I was a overtly sexual creature when I was a newlywed? I mean,
all newlyweds are.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way I was supposed to be, right?
No,
actually, kind
you
of
still
am.
you still had a choice in the matter, but most newlyweds, that's what they're doing. Now, most true newlyweds, that's all they're doing because, hey, now we can be fucking our brains out. Nobody can say shit. Every young couple is that way, you know, if they truly do it the way they're supposed to do it.
And if you do it right, that doesn't go away. You just learn to control when and where is better.
Well, yeah, after the newness wears off.
You know, like you don't just randomly go, hey, we're on the beach. Let's see if we can get away with doing it over there in the water near everybody.
Are you kidding me? That's the first place they're going to try that shit because everybody's heard of sex on the beach. Trust me, my dear. Beaches, airplanes.
No. I'm saying
drive-throughs.
No, I'm saying when you get older. I'm saying after you get through the newlywed phase, you're not doing the
where can I get away with older.
You're still crazy, but you keep it more in a localized place.
When you get older, definitely the airplane because everybody wants to join the Mile High Club.
I don't want to fly enough to do that.
Well, no, I didn't say you. I'm just you don't count as everybody. You know, there's a lot of people out there that don't like to fly, you know, or can't fly, or it's just I'm going to the people that do fly. It's like, hey, honey, you want to take a trip? Yeah, where are we going? California. How long is that flight? It's about 8 hours or so, give or take a layover.
Ooh, lots of layovers.
She'll stop and think about that for a minute.
No, I was trying to say the first few things in my head and I was biting my tongue.
And then she would come to the decision, yes, let's take this trip. Because in her mind, she knows what's going through his mind. And she's almost game for trying it. She's almost game for it. So it happens. I've thought about it. I'm kind of missing the other half to be able to do it, though. But Yeah, because we never flew anywhere. We always drove. But then again, we only went to Orlando, so that's like 3 hours. Not worth a plane ticket.
You see, I look at it this way. The wild sex anywhere you could think you could get away with it was fun when you're new. When you get more seasoned with it, it's more how many times can we manage to do it in a busy life and still have wild, crazy adventures? Well, I'm not going to go drive an hour to find somewhere crazy to go do it. I'm just going to jump on the bed and boink if I have.
Are you kidding me? You can drive wherever you want. You live out in the middle of freaking nowhere.
No, I don't.
Well, you know what I'm getting at. You know, anywhere you take a picture, you're out in the middle of nowhere. It's like, hey, hubby, let's go for a ride.
I
Wow,
don't know.
I want to show you. But then while you're there,
I've never done anything over out taking photos. I don't know what you're talking
bullshit. That's why he drives, right?
No, I drive because I'm the one with the stick in my hand. I mean,
yeah, buddy. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, sweetie?
Aaron, honey.
You can scroll up the links up there if you're able to join in. You're more than
Get in
welcome.
here, doll. Oh, her and me and Laz and Purple Smurf are creating a. He's an interesting guy. He's a newer, smaller guy.
Oh, Purple Smurf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Are doing a theme song together for the comic series I'm working on.
Are you talking about Perk Minded?
No.
Okay.
No. We're doing a song.
Oh, wow. What's up, sweetie?
Hey,
Hi. Hi.
how's my sweetie?
I'm doing okay. Yes, doing a song. I'm really nervous about it.
Badass.
Hey, I've heard your voice, Aaron. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
She does the most of the vocals. We're gonna have a couple guys in the background. I have some background vocals and a poem I wrote and did as a sing song in it for the storyline.
Well,
The
I
poem was awesome.
know you're married, Rosetta, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question. Like, can I be a groupie? Like to this musical group? I ain't got nothing better to do.
It's good. I can't wait to hear it when they add Anthony's stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Anthony and his fucking guitar combined with what we already have. It's gonna be fun.
All right, I'm continuing an older conversation here, so Rosetta, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, my dear, did you watch The Black Hole in its entirety?
I've watched a little bit of it. I just haven't really been able to watch the whole thing. But I can. It's interesting. I never knew Disney came out with something like that, but I'll try and see if I can watch some more of it.
Have you ever seen the original Tron?
The what?
Apparently not.
The original
Yeah.
Tron?
Yes.
No, I've not seen. I've seen the newer one, but I've not seen the original.
Oh, really? You need to go, and I think it's on there also if you still have access to it.
I've heard the original one is better. That's what I've been told.
You get an idea of where the beginnings came from.
I see. Okay.
How you been? Everything been all right?
Yeah, I just kind of had a eventful couple weeks or so.
Yeah, I know that feeling, girl.
Yeah, my grandfather was just in the hospital a couple weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's out now, but he was having some problems. He's got diabetes type 2, and he was in heart failure, and we were all scared for a while, especially me. I was really taking it hard. And
I'm there right now.
You're what?
Yes, I am a type 1 insulin dependent diabetic, and I got congestive heart failure.
I'm sorry.
My heart is, I think they said 80 to 90% blocked. So I'm just living the best life I can. I'm not going to have the surgery. I'm not going to be here long, folks. But I'm going to have fun while I am.
I love you.
No, you don't. You're bugging the hell out of me.
Yeah, I treat you like a brother. I treat most of you guys in this community like brothers.
And hopefully before that day happens, Rosetta, we will meet. We will be able to hug each other and say hi. Okay?
That would be nice.
I can almost guarantee that.
I think of it this way. We started streaming together back when I was first interacting with Moira and trying to start my own channel. That was last
Been
June.
almost a year.
It's been a year. That was
Really?
last June.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
So what else is new? Yeah.
Nothing much. Doing a little bit of artwork here and there, and working on the song, like Rosetta said.
Well, Rosetta kind of. Well, it's hot air sometimes, but
No, I don't. I may be a loudmouth, but everything I say is true. Thank
bullshit.
Oh.
No, I don't
Well,
lie.
Yeah, you do, and you do, and
No.
you're very good at it. And I'll point one out right now.
What is that
Mm.
picture? It is
You keep
right.
saying
No,
that you're an angel,
where
and
is it?
that's bullshit.
What?
You keep saying you're an angel, and that's bullshit.
There's a difference between lying and joking.
A lie is a lie. We're gonna
There's-
argue about what color black is.
Joking around is not the same as actually lying.
That's one of the drawings I did just recently.
Do you know what happened when I said I was an angel recently on Anthony's stream?
Why does Vader have hair?
Well, actually, that's a drawing of Christopher Lee as Darth Vader. Of course, an earlier version of him when he was Dracula.
Mhm.
So,
What about
because he
Anthony?
was Christopher Lee was. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Christopher Lee was what? I know he was Dracula, but
He was also
Yes.
Count Dooku. He was also in Hobbit and Lord of the Rings stuff. He was also
he's in a lot. Believe it or not, Christopher Lee was in a lot of movies.
yeah. He also
Yeah.
actually in his 90s before he died was doing metal music.
Yeah, that shocked the hell out of me.
He was a fucking badass.
Yes, he was doing metal
he
music
lost
in
a
his
hell of a
90s.
talent
It's like-
with him.
He was.
That's
He
why. That's why.
was like, oh my god. I
Please
Yeah.
continue. I'm sorry.
You're right.
No, it's just I had a thought popping in my brain. I was like, oh shit, spit it out. That happens from time to time, and I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. Whoops, my tablet's almost dead.
But when I play Battlefront, it's like always pick. There's a game mode in there called Heroes versus Villains. I always play as Dooku most of the time.
Heroes versus villains. And you
Yes.
play as Count Dooku. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of all the heroes and stuff on it. Count Dooku's on there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
Yeah. There's prequels, original, and sequel trilogy characters in there, but the bulk of the characters are the first 6
Cool.
because there's only a small amount of characters for the sequels. But yeah, I either use. Well, I got a guilty pleasure, as far as the game goes. Sometimes I use Kylo Ren, but most time I use Dooku.
Cool. Yeah, Dooku's I've seen Dooku in gameplay. It's pretty cool. I also like Vader and the Emperor. Especially Vader, though. He's a
I can't stand the Emperor because he's like the ultimate cheese weapon. You got a couple guys that are entangled and fighting with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
And this goes with what they call blaster heroes also. People that wield weapons, not sabers.
Mhm.
They'll sit back and have these guys fighting it out with sabers. And they'll come up and shoot your ass behind your back.
Oh man. Oh man.
And the Emperor's just as bad because you can power him up where you can shoot his lightning a long distance. I'm like, no, dude, stop. Let us fight it out, man. What are you doing? It pisses me off every time.
Yeah,
It's like-
but
I get kind of creative sometimes, and I'll send nice little messages to these guys. Like one
Yeah.
night I sent one message. It was just simple. I mean, you ain't nothing but a mop-up killer.
Oh man.
So yeah. What else is new? I didn't have nothing to talk about, but I just wanted to stream. So
Nothing
done
much. Go ahead.
I was just say,
oh,
I've
wait a
done
minute.
that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
Just- ladies and gentlemen, it's my favorite pickle. No, I'm sorry.
Hey,
I didn't
hey.
say that. No. LDG. LD pickle. Man, LDG pickle. Pixels, for fuck's sake.
I
How's it
forgot
going, man?
to mute. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
How you doing, bro?
Good. Is my mic coming in okay?
Loud and clear on my end.
Sweet. Sorry, I was just tidying up, freshening up, and just finishing a stream there.
Would you put some makeup on or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Makeup, a little blush, a little lipstick every now and then, trying to keep it fresh. So,
You gotta have that fresh fuck me face, right?
that works. Sure. That works.
Hey, not my word, but hey, it worked.
Whatever gets the job done, right?
Oh, yeah,
What you guys up to?
About 5'8".
5'9" for me.
5'1" for me.
Well, you're short. I like you.
Yes, I know.
Shorty.
Yeah, I know.
You're short. I like you. I met
I
this.
hate being short.
I met my new PA at my cardiologist yesterday, and we were standing there, and as I was checking out, I just looked at her. I asked her, "How tall are you?" She goes, "I'm 5'4". I'm like, "Oh wow, cool. I like short women." That was it. And then the girl that normally I have to go every couple weeks to get my blood checked for the oxygen, not the oxygen. How thin my blood is. It's called checking your INR. But anyway, the girl that normally does that, she goes, "You stop harassing her." I'm like, "I just asked her how tall she was. How am I harassing her?" I didn't get it. She thought I was hitting on her. But, no, I'm not harassing her. So I like short women. They're attracted to me. Long, with red hair. Let me find a red hair short one. I'll be happy.
Oh,
Why are you looking at me all crazy? I said a red-headed short
it
one.
looks could kill. Right? My mom always does it to me. She's redhead, and if I do something that upsets her, she'll look at me, and I'm like, "Okay, don't say that again."
No, I didn't do the death look yet.
Well, I didn't say nothing to deserve this death look.
I was actually just distracted trying to figure something out how to make
You're
something.
only a inch shorter than I am, Rosetta. That don't really count. I'm talking about like 5 foot to 5'5".
Why do men like women that are really short? Is it just that they're closer to blowjob range, or what?
Maybe, possibly, partially.
Sorry, Shay. Not you. I just have a bad sense of humor.
It's okay.
Seth, are you okay?
Okay, yeah, I'm great. I was just visualizing that. That was just an awesome mental picture I just had. Truly. Now, finding someone that's going to be that way, that's a completely different story. A man can dream, right? Thank God you're here, Pixel, man, because I needed another man here because I was getting to be uncomfortable.
No.
I didn't know how to act.
Were they ganging up on you?
No, I'm not that lucky.
Holy fuck!
What? It's the truth.
What
You're not
happened?
that. I know for a fact you're not that desperate. I'm not that lucky. Okay. Truth is out there, y'all.
It's
Is that a green screen behind you, Skywalker?
supposed to be, yeah, but I have to move it up. I don't
Awesome.
got the tape to do it. I don't have the tape to do it right now, but I can get some more. I can get some
Yeah,
more.
you have a. I'm assuming you have a channel.
Yes, I do.
Sweet. I don't think I am acquainted.
Yeah, she
Acquainted.
does
I can't even speak right now.
gaming, some artwork.
Skywalker.
She a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah.
Jedi Academy.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. No, I am not subbed, but I am now. Hell yeah, I
Awesome.
am one.
Thanks.
I am 169. 169.
Yay.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's a
There
magic number. That is
Great.
a magic fucking
Yeah.
number.
Oh,
They
I
say
always
hi
like-
to
Sorry.
the shit. No, the 69.
I was sunburnt recently, so I'm probably itching. Because I don't know if I'm healing, but I definitely am a little bit itchy because I got sunburnt. So. Probably almost a week ago. But yeah.
Oh man. Let's see if I can figure this shit out.
oh,
I
nice.
feel like a vampire. That has just stepped outside. It's like, ah, you know. So, yeah.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can't tweet this out. See what everybody's doing tonight. It's Friday night. It's 12:20. We gotta have some people out there.
Yeah, I tweeted it out a couple times.
I
Yeah, I
am
saw
fucking
it.
lazy to try right now. Sorry.
Well, I care about you too, Rosetta. Thank
I
you.
love you dearly. I'm just not in the very clear state of mind.
Oh,
When is that ever different than any other time?
yeah. That was the beginning of my week.
Sit on it, spin.
Nah.
Shove it and suck it.
Yes, please.
Hey, you okay there?
Did I miss? I think I missed a manga. Oh crap! Yeah, I've been doing a lot of catch up and really busy this week, and I haven't even had a chance to catch up on anything. No One Punch Man, no new Dragon Ball manga. I haven't even looked to see what shows came out. I don't like how they finished. What was it? Damn it! I can't think of the name right now. Agents of Shield.
Oh yeah, I just
Did you watch?
up on. I just got caught up on. I didn't even know the new season started. Just got caught up on it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
I think it's all done now. I think it's done.
Agents
gotta
of
double
Shield.
check.
yeah, this most likely will be the last season, but still, it's like I wasn't expecting it.
Sorry.
Especially with things going on like they are now. New TV is the last thing I ever expected.
Well, there were a couple of shows I was waiting for. Rick and Morty to finish their season, which I was kind of pissed off. It stopped at episode 10, but whatever. They better give us some kind of Christmas special or something.
Christmas special. That's fine.
We waited like 3 years for season 4. Are you kidding me? They
Wow.
better give us something more.
It's quite a long time to wait for a season.
Yeah, well, the creators are like, they wait for the contracts and they wait for the good contracts. So, first season, I think we waited a year for. Second season, we waited like a year and a half. Third season was like a full 2 years, and then season 4 has just been ridiculously long. I had to go through a lot of shite. in my life just to wait for season 4. But now they got guaranteed for like 7 seasons now, so
Cool.
we should
what
have
show again?
Rick and Morty.
Oh,
Yeah, because they were never guaranteed another season. That's why it took so long. And they pushed the negotiations to the last microsecond.
yeah. No offense, I've never seen it. Never watched
Oh,
it.
you gotta watch it. It's hilarious. It is freaking
I've seen
hilarious.
clips on the show, and it's not my kind of humor.
I had to say goodbye to Futurama, so I needed something, and Rick and Morty definitely filled it. It's like a parody of Back to the Future, just a different spin on it.
Yeah, it's just like The Simpsons, American Dad.
Yeah, this is a whole
all
other
the-
league of those.
I know. I'm saying all those whacked out. Sorry, that's all I'm going right now to describe them. Because I've tried watching several versions of different adult-ish cartoons, and I just couldn't get
Yeah.
into it. I saw clips of Rick and Morty, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Mhm.
I'm like, "All right,
Yep, I hear you.
no thanks." Oh, well, shit! I just noticed. That's
Oh yeah, I'm just kicking up.
crazy.
I'm kicking it up a notch, guys. So watch out if you suffer from any kind of astigmatism. Please let me know before I
Yeah.
hit play.
Probably not a good idea to play with sceneries and effects too much with me here.
Okay.
Come on, Rosetta. You know you're dying to see me kiss himself.
No. I'm talking about my background. I'm
No.
sure me is not a problem, but I'm
Yeah,
about to
the
activate
weird-
my.
Activate the weird upside down him next to him. Looks like he's trying to Spider-Man kiss himself. That I don't care about. Don't
Yeah.
do anything with lights and strobing and or anything like that, please.
Gotcha.
And streaking. Yeah, we won't tolerate any streaking.
If Spider-Man
That
kiss
was
himself,
funny.
that could just be entertaining.
Mwah.
Yes.
Oh wait, hold on. Tell me I can bring the eyeball out. Can I at least bring the eyeball out? Or a little pickle Rick? Can we do a little pickle Rick? Is that all right? There we go. Where's my eyeball at? Oh, that's right. I had to reset it. Crap. I've been redoing my scenes because I'm getting. I've been just rechanging things up and reorganize it. I had an eyeball that was pretty cool here. Where the hell did she go? All right, I'll just have to re-add it. That's fine. Can't
Yeah,
wait
what
for
is
my
that?
stream deck.
Rosetta likes her eyeballs.
What I do?
I said you like her. I said you like eyeballs.
I like
Yeah.
pink eyes, yes.
What's up, Sweet Pea? How you doing, Moira?
Oh man.
Mwah. Actually, I gotta put it behind me so it looks better.
That's kind of weird.
Here we go. One second.
Yeah.
Down there. Mwah. There we go. How you doing? That's
great.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first man you'll ever meet with a pet eyeball.
So I got this graphic just in case I do a 48-hour stream or something and I fall asleep. So I just put 2 of them here and I just have 2 eyeballs.
I was
Kind of funny.
I was trying to come up with this really pervy ball eye joke, but I'm like half asleep and it's not quite connecting in my brain.
I had it lined up pretty nice too.
Just stick that ball in the. Never mind.
Wow.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I like to have fun. I like to have fun.
I like to have fun too. Maybe you should sign off.
You got
your-
that water now. What's up?
Come on.
Oh, wait.
Why
That's
isn't
a
it working?
jumping.
Yeah, damn XSplit. All right, there we go. Okay, that should do it. Nope. Dang it. Do you guys use XSplit?
No.
I can't.
I don't know shit about
Not on this
technology.
So I got 2. Oh, I see why. Okay, there we go. All right, there's a second.
We are Siamese. please, if you please.
Holy shit! I heard that.
I love that song. Meow. I love cats. They're cute. Actually, I got one somewhere. I don't know where he's at right now. Probably Horky getting around.
Hell, I ain't
Little
even got
tiny
room.
thing.
I ain't even got room for a green screen. That's why y'all gotta sell it for my closet.
Oh. That's funny.
So what else is going on, man?
Chilling, buddy.
Not much.
Chilling like
just,
a villain, man. I go.
just chilling,
Lots
I
of-
guess.
Same here. Nothing to drink.
Just trying
nothing
to keep
do.
cool. It's been hot.
Yeah, it has been a little warm.
Over here in Florida, it's been back and forth.
Yeah, same. I'm same state.
Hey, Maura, how's it going? Maura's in the chat popping in. So what's up?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, now Pixels. And of course I acknowledge you. Of course I would, darling. Did you chat earlier? I didn't even see you earlier. No. Yep. You love to bust my balls, don't you?
Well, it is kind of fun busting balls, actually.
Yeah, not for the one being busted.
Well, too fucking bad for him.
Oh, what? I'm a woman.
Dear Lord.
I'm sorry, I'm really sassy tonight. Thank you, Moira.
Sassy.
And speaking of sassy, guess what's back again?
A kitty. Oh.
No, that's not a
Kitty.
kitty. That's a full-grown piece of bitch.
Evil.
It's a pussy.
Yes, I'm stroking my pussy on air.
Wow, where's the time go? I feel like I just got here. No S, did you need help, my friend? I can only take so much, though. I can only take so many bullets. After that, I'm
Are you
got
kidding
too
me?
many holes in me.
No, don't dip on me. Don't dip on me because I got to put over.
I'm not being that evil. I've been much worse. Ask him.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, don't think I don't know.
Kitty.
I watch.
You're getting smart about that, Moira. Good job.
Uh-oh. Hi, buddy. Come here.
Come here.
Hey, bud. Come here.
Good?
There he is. There he is. Hi,
Good,
guys.
or am I
No,
good?
baby girl. No, stay out of here. Little bugger.
You want me to go cuddle, don't you?
Booger.
I know.
What's up, Booger?
Kitty.
Everybody know off their pussy.
Yeah.
That'd be
Little
great.
kitties. They're so cute.
See, she's not small. Look at this.
Oh my goodness, she's big. She's
not
almost as big as my cat.
She's not the biggest cat in this house, but she's not small.
Whoa. What the hell?
No. What the?
I've only got 3 of them, you know?
He's got 3 of them. That's
Yeah.
Momo. Myself for Momo.
No shoulder. No shoulder. I don't give a shit how
Oh.
much you bitch.
Hi,
Dear
bud.
Lord.
Hey,
Quinarin
LD.
Go.
Yes, sir.
and
Get
foe, which means
What's up?
frost.
Read the comment. What I got?
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm thinking I'm going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and getting a large green fabric screen since is going to send that green screen you mentioned. Woman, I said get with me so I could send it to you, and I told you you can't have. We talked about this.
That shit
Twitter
ain't
me.
free.
We'll talk.
I hear purring. Hmm.
That shit ain't free.
Are you sure it's purring and not something else?
Hey. Don't. Hey, listen. I've already made the mistake and hit on Aaron. Okay, and I know that was wrong. Okay, so we're going to stop trying to corrupt this innocent young lady. Okay.
I don't corrupt anybody. I'm
Bullshit.
just me. I'm just kind, sweet, gentle.
Yes, Rosetta, you are just you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Trying to corrupt this young lady. Okay.
Can't blame a
Excuse me,
cactus.
I'm in private DM groups with her. If I wanted to corrupt her, I have a much better way of doing it.
That's true. That's true. She's right.
Hey,
Don't send her those dick pics. Okay.
I don't send that. Tom puts those up as his avatar, remember?
I
know
wouldn't
that,
approve of those anyways.
I
love how she said. I love how she said, "I don't send that." Like, not saying that she doesn't do it, but that they exist and they don't do it.
No, I never said that. I'm not into. I don't get the point. Can I actually sit here? I do not understand the point of visual pornographic stuff. If you're gonna see the thing, you want it to be with you in person, where you can actually do something to it.
Well,
or
here's the thing.
both,
I'm just saying.
or both.
I know you've probably gotten a few dick pics because you are a woman and they just randomly float through Twitter,
And
from time to
Facebook.
time.
Then why go to the movie theaters when you can just imagine the thing?
No, the great one was the guy who decided to randomly send them to both me and my mom on Facebook at the same time.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Weird.
That wasn't creepy at all.
Just a wee bit.
Ugh.
I'm like, really? You, I could understand, but your mom?
I'm melting.
I'm melting.
Meow.
So,
That's just fresh.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna play a little bit of Rocket League.
That's awesome.
Rock
Ladies and
music.
Got people in the house? There we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you're still there paying attention, you can do it now or on your way out. Treat it like a light switch. Just hit that like button and leave.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Now that I noticed that the phone would start leaving now, I'm like, oh shit, he knows we're here.
Hey kid, what are you doing?
Man, are you for real playing
Rocket League? Sorry?
Rocket League? Yeah, Rocket League.
I was playing a quick game, couple minutes.
Cool.
What do you play that on?
On PC.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they had it
It's
on
probably the
PC.
specs are probably too high for mine. I can't really play any games on this laptop. I'd like to get an MSI so I can play Elder Scrolls with my mom.
It's
But
not that
I'm
bad.
thinking
It's not that bad on the requirements. I mean, it's only rocket car soccer. It's not like it's
that's pretty cool.
Burnout or World of Warcraft or anything like that.
Yeah.
I should finish this page while I'm up. Look, almost done with the next one.
Wow, that's awesome. Very nice.
Work.
Nice. I see you working on that, and I never realized what that was.
Comic.
Yeah,
Like
comic book.
before.
Graphic novel.
Like you did from scratch or
No. I'm colorist. It's my boss's.
Somebody else did the artwork. She's coloring it.
Nice. Yeah, because I always wanted to ask you about that.
I like
I
Isn't
bet
that-
being a colorist is really, really fun because you get to color.
Which book is that?
That is going to be a demo version of Road Warrior Drake because it's actually not. He changed parts of the story and redid some of the artwork, but we're doing it as two separate versions of the book.
Okay,
Okay.
I kind of figured that might have been the book, but I didn't want to assume that.
So his one that he's launching at the end of the month, it's going to be the trailer with the song we're doing, is not going to be the same version of the story that I'm doing now either.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was beautiful.
So
Here we go. We turn my channel into a gaming stream. How we go? Oh no, not what I wanted.
Ah!
if we're going to do all this weird, crazy shit,
There we go.
It's Friday night. You're coloring.
What?
Yeah, but if he makes you full screen, now I can't show off what I'm doing while you're.
Oh, don't make me full screen. You don't have to make me. Oh, now I'm going to show off. Now I'm going to have to show
looks
off
really
some really
fun.
cool.
Oh, okay. So you get to like bounce a ball around or something. That's pretty cool.
I get to watch my niece's husband play this. He streams it on me.
Yeah, bouncing balls is lots
Like
of
that.
fun.
There you go. There
Bam.
you go. Look at that skill.
That is awesome looking. I have a friend of mine that wants me to do comic books. So I'm not that good at. I mean, I'm good, but I'm trying to get better at drawing.
Look
Nice.
at those bony knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have barbecue sauce on my Star Wars shirt. I've had this for several years, though.
Hey, there's a nifty little invention they had come up with a few years ago. It's called laundry detergent.
I know.
When you say shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. Damn.
I was kidding, you know that.
You know what you can do, lady?
Mwah.
Don't be blowing
Oh boy.
Because I be taking it.
You want to see a kitty match? You guys want to see a kitty match?
I see pussy fight.
Oh.
Well, I have two kittens in my lap, and they're fighting. They're play fighting. They're
Oh, for real. Cat fight. No.
Yeah, Moira, I'm reading what you're saying. Just hit me up later because, like, you don't talk to me anymore. You don't call me anymore. Come on now. I'll take care of you.
Well, shit, she don't even call me.
Right? We used to talk
cute-
and message.
That's a pretty name, Moira Kitty. I like that name. Sorry.
First thing I always think of when I see her name is one of the X-Men movies, Moira McTaggart.
Oh man.
Heartburn.
Yep. Just a wee bit.
All
Hey,
them,
you.
all them fried pickles you ate.
Nah, I didn't eat. I actually didn't eat fried pickles.
I don't even like the idea.
There are foods out there, I hear them, and the first thing I think is, what fucking drugs were they on to make them think that was a good idea?
Yeah, I know.
I was
right?
watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives one night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And he went to this one place and he took a fried pickle to a totally different level. He goes,
Yeah.
you go anywhere, you get a fried pickle chip, fried pickle chips. That's how you get them. And he goes, we had this old French fry cutter just sitting around not doing nothing with, so we just, dude cuts them into pickle fries, fried pickle fries.
Or cucumber fries.
I'm like, interesting, but still, no.
Yeah, fried pickles. I don't know. I wouldn't agree with my stomach. I'm not really good with fried stuff. I mean,
neither
greasy
am
stuff
I.
for me is just.
Depending
Oh,
on,
you're like me then. You get like heartburn off of water?
Sometimes.
Yeah, basically.
Yep. Level 9 GERD is what I call it.
Mm.
Milk thistle actually does help with that.
What?
Milk thistle helps with acid reflux and
Milk?
liver buildup.
Moira,
Yeah.
I sent you the link, darling. Oh, never mind. Hang on.
Yeah, there's I have a special case. Milk, nothing. Water gives me
Slash
acid
or mix.
reflux.
No, I'm not talking about milk. I'm talking about milk thistle. It is actually what hospitals use to detox bodies.
Ah,
What's up?
well,
Slash?
actually, I do drink a special kind of detox water. It does seem to help. Ooh, we're still winning though.
Slasher.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Hello.
See how soon before my internet shuts the bed, and yeah. How's everyone doing?
All right, man. You're coming through loud and clear from what I can tell, so we'll just
Okay.
have to wait and see.
It is during hub hours, so you never know.
Yes, Moira, you have the link. If you got something to say, you're more than welcome to come and say it. I'll let you. I wouldn't send it to you if anything different. You know, I've told you this before. I think if not, I'm gonna tell you now. You're welcome to my home anytime.
Whoa, I just about sneezed.
I've met everyone here but Shaq. Hello, Shaq. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, like Shock T from Star Wars.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you say
Okay.
So how you doing, Slasher? It's been a while since we've actually been able to talk. So
You guys
Chilling.
have to fight my lap.
Cool.
Seriously.
Cool.
Boy, your mic sounds a lot better than the last time we got to talk, Slash.
Yeah, I'm not sounding like a malfunctioning robot, right? Not yet.
Yeah, what you sounded like for a long time, honestly.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know.
God, what are you doing, Kanarin?
Oh. That one cat looks like a monkey. With
What,
the
the
black
white
eyes?
one?
Yeah.
The white one? Yes, that's we call him Foe, which means spirit in Dova tongue. If you guys play Skyrim.
or you can
Nice.
say "fuck." It's a
No, sorry,
Chinese.
sorry, it's Frost. Sorry, I meant Frost, not Spirit.
Interesting.
And this one here is Quinarin, which means Vanquisher. He's a little Vanquisher, all right. He likes to. What he'll do is if you set food down for him, what he'll do is you put your hand down and you try to move the food or whatever. He'll growl at you. And I'm like, I'm just moving the food for crying out loud, because he's smaller than the other kittens, so he's going to be more aggressive toward them.
I've never heard a cat growl. I've heard the hiss and basically the loud screaming, but I've never heard a growl.
Yeah, I've heard him. His growls are adorable. I swear. It's like a
Cats
squeak.
growl all the time.
Must
Oh,
have tiger blood in it.
Yep. Hey, you. Stop chewing on my pendant, thank you. Give me that. Give me that. Give me
Yeah,
that.
man, we ain't talked in a while. What's new? Anything? Nothing?
Give me my.
Yeah,
Cool.
Slash.
My neighbor just got back from the hospital. She broke her fucking ankle in 3 places.
Oh,
to get
man,
some-
I'm so
shit.
sorry.
She had to get surgery. So,
Hmm.
yeah,
Man, I hope she feels
um,
better. Poor thing.
I'm gonna be helping her out
Break
for a while. She like some like she slipped in a puddle or some shit. I don't know. Me and my sister are gonna be taking care of her for the next, for the healing process, I guess.
Yeah, poor thing. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Bringing a bone can't be any fun.
Oh, she was also in the friggin' hospital for 2 weeks.
Mm.
That's gonna suck.
Ah, you
Yeah,
little turdlet.
a little bit. It's gotta suck a little bit, right?
Not you, Slasher. I'm just reading something that Moira put in the chat.
Well,
Not what you were talking about. I'm just
yeah.
Hey, you little stinker.
what she's got to go through right now is really messed up, and I'm sorry she has to.
It's been rough.
I think, is there anybody who hasn't had a really, really fucked up week? Please.
I can't
Me.
say that I have.
I had a hugely fucked up week.
I can't say that I have because
Yeah, mine hasn't been hugely fucked up.
when
Now, when you have to kick family out of the house is pretty bad.
yeah.
Oh, really?
That's gotta suck.
I'm not
That
saying
sounds like
a word on air.
bad.
I'll just say it there.
We all know you ain't got a good relation with your family, Rosetta, and that's a given.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about why this week sucked for me.
Well, yeah, I'm just
Actually
saying.
knows any of that. So
I can't say that I've had a bad week because when this whole lockdown thing started going into effect. This we're talking about a couple months ago. People tripping out about got to stay home, got to stay home, got to stay home. Guess what? It's another day at the office for me.
Welcome to my life, right?
No, yeah. I'm a recluse. I don't go anywhere unless I have to.
Where am I? I'm in my house or I'm out of the city away from people. Guess what? What was I doing during lockdown? The same fucking thing. I'm in my house or I'm out of the city away from people.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm a recluse. This is just like, I sit in front of my computer, I sit in front of my TV, and play my Xbox, whatever. It's just, whatever. Just more people doing it. Big freaking deal. At least I know you're home now. So when I call you, you ain't got a reason not to answer.
Mar.
I don't know if I missed it or what, but like I said, whatever. I sent you the link if you feel like you want to come in there, let some steam off. If not, I understand.
Hi, buddy.
I like to say I present an open platform, so whatever. I got words on here for God's sake.
Yeah, so it's already fucked up.
Open platform,
Once I'm here, things are already fucked up. Just come in and do your thing.
Well, I can fix you.
You cannot. Nobody can fix me. I'm fucked up.
You
can get rid of me, but you can't fix me.
That's what I'm saying. I can fix you. I can. Hey, step to the back for a minute. Step into my little dark room, young lady.
That doesn't sound creepy at all.
Yeah, I was mentioned because my back room remain a pleasure palace.
You sure? It depends on your finest pleasure.
Hey, you.
What'd you say?
Never mind. I didn't say a word. Never mind.
Would you care to repeat yourself, young lady?
No.
Come on.
Speak can be hard.
You're a lady. We're listening.
Just saying that some people's torment is another person's pleasure.
Oh, so you were looking at butt plugs?
No, not that. Yuck. Anal play is stupid. There's other ways to have tormenting fun, okay?
Well, that's about as weird as it goes. Well, no, I've seen a lot weirder. Never mind. Not that I'm proud of that or anything. It's just, I've seen some shit that I wish I could unsee. And but it's anything you can come up with to shame almost, Rosetta. I'm serious. Oh, wait a minute. You live out in the fucking country. People have sex with animals all the time.
I'm not in the fucking country. I'm in the city.
And what's on the outskirts?
No, I'm not in the outskirts. I'm in the middle of the freaking city.
Oh, shit.
Does it hurt? Only when I laugh. Sorry. You gonna be all right there, brother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good.
Sorry, you talk about sheep fuckers. I start to laugh. I'm sorry.
You sheep fucker. That'd be great.
You old booger, come here.
Just remember, when you're riding down the road, if you see a guy with his arm elbow deep into a fucking horse, he's a mechanic.
Excuse you. Hey, it's not playtime. Hey. Get off my arm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, y'all do me a big favor and hold down the fort for a moment. I got to go get a drink.
No way. I'm going to cause all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, I know you will, Rosetta. That's where the porn and the beer and hanging out in the woods and all that
I
good
don't
shit.
drink. I'm not into porn other than writing erotica. And I...
Bullshit. You know,
Still porn.
You and your hubby like watching
Still porn.
once in a while.
Yeah, but I still don't get the point of visual stuff. If I'm looking at it, I want to be able to grope it. Otherwise, what's the fucking point?
That's what I said. It's something that you and your husband watch. You can watch
No.
it and you can grow.
No. I don't get the point there. No.
Ah,
Well, I'm
well,
not normal, okay?
that's a given.
And what is he freaking porno for when he has me?
It's a
There you
way.
go.
It's a way to discover new things.
I'm creative enough. We don't need that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back.
So, a question, Rosetta: can you eat pepperoni pizza forever?
No.
I could.
All right, there you go. Forever. Never, ever, ever having any other pizza but pepperoni pizza for the rest of your life. I don't even expect that answer from you, Skywalker, if you have heartburn.
What?
Because pepperonis give me heartburn hard.
I can't eat it at all. It burns my stomach like nobody's business. I told you I have stomach issues. I have the heartburn. I can't do that. I can't have pepperoni and I can't have tomato, so. But guys, it's done.
No, I don't think she got it
Nice.
wet.
It's done.
She better not have gotten any of my cords wet because she'll be she'll be a very hurt dog if she does. Whoa, what's hot? Come here, come on, out of the way. I don't know. That damn block is hot though. Of course. Why? And what happened?
Don't know. Caleb called mom help.
Oh man, I hope he didn't break something.
Yes.
Wow, if he's laid up, Caleb's not. Yeah.
Just until I reach that spot.
I'm not getting him anything because I'm not doing anything for him.
4, 6, 8.
He's gonna have to be getting food himself because I ain't doing it.
14 fucking pages.
Wow. That's quite a bit.
Next section I have to do. Oh no, I have a lot more than that to do. This freaking book he's having me do is 160.
Wow, that's a lot of pages to do.
And I just finished the 17th.
Oh my gosh.
So I've officially gotten over a 10th now.
Wow, and you said you told me, like, what was it, last night, the night before, you said you've sold many comic book copies. That's really cool.
I've sold many photo prints actually.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's my
awesome.
other one. And that I'm going to pound that out like nobody's business. Those books are going to get done. I am a stubborn little artist. I need to talk to my husband. We're gonna have to rearrange this desk a bit.
Attacking that.
Because we're gonna have to change this camera a little bit. Because this camera is on the left side. I don't think he was thinking when he set it up.
Uh-oh.
Because it's trying to record my desktop while I'm working from the left side and I'm left-handed. Now do you see the problem?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh man.
Would he have seen the problem if he was using his brain?
Possibly. My mom has always told me, guys have a mind like a steel trap. It's either open or closed. Pick one.
Usually his is open. The thing is, it's focused on boobs and butt.
It's more like men have two heads, but only enough blood to run one at a time.
I'm laying the other day. My muscles are flaring. I can't get up. Honey, I need a hand. Walks over, sticks sweat on my butt. Honey, I didn't mean I need a hand on my butt, not on my ass. Looks at me. Keeps my hand there, reaches the other hand out, puts it on my boob.
Hey, you little stinkers.
I'm sitting there going, would you help me get up? But I have to let go to do that. It's like,
Typical.
but don't get me wrong, I love him dearly, but I'm sitting there looking at him like, seriously? Seriously. Wow.
Ouch.
So has anyone's towns here been invaded and taken over like 6-block radiuses yet? Anyone?
No, my town's pretty much quiet. I live in a smaller town. I only like 17. I think my mom said like 17,000 people here. So
We've dealt with some stupid people here with this crap going on right now. I'll leave it at that.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, we had a mall raided.
Really?
Everybody keeps telling me you live out in the sticks. It's like, well, I kind of say I'm the girl from the sticks because I grew up in the mountains and I'm technically living in Iowa, but I'm living in the largest city in the state. The metro area is over 250,000. So I don't live in the sticks.
That's an unhappy pussy right there.
Hmm?
You seriously said
I'm your buddy.
Gotta treat that pussy right.
what the crap you want, cat?
That's not quite what
Over
I
here
meant.
then.
How's your problem? Hey.
Why are you sitting across the room meowing at me?
That's just my treat.
I was like, I want
You
food.
didn't give him a treat yet. Give him a treat.
You think that's bad? My cat likes to get up on my face and rub against my face when he's hungry. It's like it's like leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep or I'm trying to do some like relax and lay down and watch something and he's going across my face and I'm like, leave me alone. You think it's playtime or something, kid?
All you ladies, your cats.
You're so cute.
You win an LD?
Hmm?
Actually, yes, I am.
Oh, cool.
I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. I like dogs, but I'm more of a cat person.
So, Slasher, what do you think about that Alien Nation episode?
Well, I used to actually watch that show back when it was on.
Yeah, so did I.
You quit it. I'm sorry. Okay, he doesn't want to be touched.
I didn't really care for the movie all that much, but the TV show was pretty good.
I remember liking the movie, but it's been a long, long time since I saw it.
Wish I could find the whole series so I can watch it.
Shit, they might have the whole series on YouTube.
Is that where y'all watch that one episode?
From YouTube, yeah. Which is amazing, because that was a Fox show. You think Fox would have cracked the fucking, cracked the authority down on that shit.
Oh, wow.
Shut up, Ornery.
You're right.
Give me the pussy a sec.
That's the pussy.
Shut up. You want to say hi to Cindy?
Whoa.
My goodness. She is ornery.
That's her name.
I see why you named her ornery then.
I didn't. My niece did.
Oh, your niece named her that. Oh.
Look, stupid. I'm going to have to banish you from the room because you're being a troublemaker.
Uh-oh. Meow.
Welcome back, Maura.
Come
I'm
here.
nice of you to join us again.
Come here, sweetie.
Welcome back.
Come on. Have the kitty come say hi to Sith.
Cut the pussy.
Shut up.
Yeah, baby.
Here you go, Moira. Here's a video
Bye bye, baby.
that I'll play. Hold on a minute.
Wait to the day.
He knows how to. He knows.
How come when they act up, all they get is the welcome wagon? If you ask me,
There you go.
Hey, is anybody here?
Yeah, they'll be right back.
Okay.
How come when they always
Is anybody here
Yes.
ever heard of Foamy the squirrel?
What?
Foamy? No.
Yes. All right. Because I saw this video the other day, and I said, you know, the next time I live stream, I'm gonna play this shit. And to me, it's just, I think it's hilarious. But see if I can find it real quick. Rosetta's there, good. Aaron's there, good. I'll wait for Pixels to get back. Slasher, you're there. Now, before anybody gets bent out of whack, it's meant to be funny. Okay?
Sylvester. Oh man, hold on a second, guys. Gothic cookie?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite racehorse. Her name is Gothic Cookie.
Oh wow.
Ah! My hair. Ow.
Ah.
My hair. Oh my god. I remember saying that when I had hair.
I don't like my hair being pulled. I'm tender-headed, so. Oh, we lost someone. Who was that?
Pixels?
Yeah, we lost Andy.
Whoopsie.
It's all good. He wants to come back. He's
Just
got the
talking,
link.
to,
Yeah.
talking on a stream. Mhm.
Okay.
So that means I can't say anything inappropriate, like penis.
You can say whatever you want to, young lady.
He said, JJ said you can say anything you wanted. That's
I do anyway, so
wow.
sorry, redhead.
What she say?
I mean,
I don't have a filter installed. In,
I think James was just trying to be careful of what was said
Yeah.
because of YouTube.
yeah, I know.
I mean,
I don't give a shit.
Sorry, call him like a fan.
No, he doesn't.
Like he says, I don't give a shit.
Good.
Yeah, neither do I.
I can suck my big giant fucker.
Oh,
I would, but you're
I-
married.
I could imagine Sith getting a. I could imagine Sith getting a beach chair out and sitting on his front lawn,
Sith,
watching Halley's comet hit the fucking Earth.
Level 11.
when you
Damn
guys
right.
said I was trying to say goodnight, I do have to do the early morning stream.
You have one.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
You're so
I
high.
was hoping you'd hang out and watch this with us, Rosetta. That's okay. You gotta go. You gotta go.
But I gotta rest so I finish healing from this crap, and I co-host with the Laz every Saturday morning.
Because I've already got
Oh man, if I can get up early enough, I can probably get on there too. I wasn't able to make it.
Have a blessed night, my sweetheart.
Have a good night, Rosetta.
Stay out of trouble.
No, that takes all the fun out of it.
I've already got a 3.
Wow. Bye.
Later.
Uh-oh.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and play this real quick.
Uh-oh.
What? You say,
Kitty cat. Oh, kitty.
Okay, can y'all see this now?
Yeah. Winner is cute.
Please wait a moment while we
Piper.
transfer you to our specialist.
Hello?
Hello! Welcome to the suicide hotline. Apparently, you are having a bad day. What seems to be the problem?
No one appreciates me. I work hard on my poetry and no one appreciates it, and I have no job, no money, and my squirrel pets torment me.
Let me stop you right there. Shut up! Seriously!
What?
I said shut up! Listen to me. You have a problem here that can easily be remedied with a healthy dose of shut the fuck up! Oh, I have no job. Oh, I have no money. Lady, you write poetry. Nobody reads poetry. Get a real job.
But I like poetry.
Hey, I like dancing with many naked women, but I can't make a job out of it now, can I? Get a job, make some money, stop complaining. Like your life is so hard. You try riding a goat to work. You try dealing with an arrogant American public calling you every day with their petty complaints. Oh, my 56-inch plasma flat screen does not get true HD picture. Oh, my cable company only gives me 500 channels. Yeah, life is rough.
Aren't you supposed to be helping?
I am. Shut the fuck up. Stop writing poetry and get a real fucking job.
But all I know is poetry and art.
I know my English is not that good, but surely you can understand. Shut the fuck up. Self-indulgence is badness. Unless it is mindless self-indulgence, they like the coffee black just like their metal.
You're no help at all. I come to you for support, and
Step 1, shut the fuck up. Step 2, stop writing. Step 3, get a job. Okay? For a country who's got everything, you all seem to be very sad.
you are quite possibly the most insensitive suicide hotline operator I've ever talked to.
What, you make a habit of this then? My God, you are such a putz. Get out of the house, find a friend, get a mail order husband, maybe feed your sadness chocolate.
Feed my sadness chocolate?
Don't make me repeat myself, lady. Okay? It has been a very long day.
Maybe I should go.
Yes! Go!
Please wait a moment while we transfer you to our specialist. Hello, suicide hotline.
Hello, Pedro.
Man, just shut the fuck up.
Thank you, Pedro. You always make me feel better.
What did I just say, Etsy? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man, I had one earlier today. Yeah, same here. Yep, me too. I had the same problem.
That was meant from one of our guests, but
That's on you. That video. That's on YouTube.
yeah,
For me, the squirrel.
Ooh.
yeah, it's what are you looking at right now? Are you on your phone, Slasher?
No, I just watched the video. I just watched it.
No, right now. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it in a private chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just babies. They're just playing.
No, I heard the whole thing. I heard it was fucking funny. In fact, I think I'm gonna show a couple of my friends that video. So, so thank you for letting.
Hey, there's quite a few of them in there.
Thanks for letting me know that that's on YouTube.
He gets serious and he's brutal about it. But he's funny about it because some of this stuff is just, oh my god, it's just so freaking hilarious. I've been watching this guy for 10 plus years. All right, here we go. That's the channel that I put in there. I don't know if you can copy and paste it or not. But
Oh wow, that's pretty. Yeah, they'd probably say something like that. Black horses are racist.
Black cats are racist.
Yeah,
for
black
anybody in
dogs
the
are
chat
racist.
that's interested, or
They must be racist when they're born that way.
Exactly.
They're born that color.
There's a message in the private chat.
yeah, I just put it there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Hey, where
channel.
you? Oh, okay, never mind. He's just chewing on some food.
Awesome. I got it.
You little butt. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that arm looks dislocated.
It's not, honey.
It's not. Oh, what's this then?
Honey, if it was dislocated, he wouldn't be able to move it at all, and he does move it.
Yeah, but it's swollen.
I've been going almost 2 hours. Holy crap! I didn't realize it.
Yeah, that's one of them little things that go down.
Time flies. We talk about nothing.
But he's using it more and more. He's supposed to exercise it a bit.
Yeah, poor thing.
Like my foot, I thought it was broken.
Yeah.
But I started walking on it and
Are you meowing?
it was not broken. But it does hurt like really bad when I walk on it now. It's like really painful.
Aaron,
Yeah.
are you meowing?
No.
Okay, because I could have swore I heard it.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I
you
think.
were gonna go. You didn't think
well-
you were gonna go almost 2 hours, right?
Well, shoot, man, the last time I streamed, I went for almost 5 hours. Or I went a little over 5 hours. And I wasn't expecting it, but.
Oh
know.
yeah, StreamYard fries phone.
Meow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
If it was dislocated, he wouldn't be able to move it.
Right.
He also wouldn't be able to put weight on it.
no, I thought I was gonna get on here and blow off a little steam, have a little company, but yeah. One thing led to another, and here we are. So
They're full of it.
I am not.
Nah, I'm not about the kittens.
Oh. I'm like, damn, girl.
They're whooping it up on my bed.
Hey, Aaron, if you're interested,
Whooping it up. Yeah. Yes.
You know, I give you the login to my Disney Plus account.
Yes.
I also use another website that's where all my digital copies to my movies are.
Yeah.
It's called Vudu, VUDU.
Okay.
If you would like, I'll give you the login to it. You can watch whatever digital copy I own. And there's literally thousands of free movies on there with ads, of course, and some of them popular movies too.
Okay.
That's if you're interested, because I don't know if you're able to watch a lot of movies on your computer or not.
Yeah, I've been kind of interested in, because I was looking at some of the movies that Christopher Lee was in, and I've been looking at some of, like, the clips off of Dracula. I was really interested, you know, like, what that was like, because, you know, me, I'm only, like, 25 years old, and I don't know much about the 60s, 50s kind of stuff, and, you know, I was kind of interested, and, you know, I like watching old classic movies and stuff like that, because, you know, I like to learn about what Hollywood was back before,
Oh yeah, of course.
you know, now.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I even learned that Peter Cushing was in a few of the Hammer Dracula films that Christopher Lee was in, and it was pretty interesting, I thought. And so yeah, I've been kind of interested in seeing some of that kind of stuff. And oh gosh, I wouldn't even mind seeing some Vincent Price movies that they've got them. kind of interested in that as well because I only know Vincent Price from Scooby Doo. That's the only thing I ever heard about, and I learned.
Really?
Yeah, Vincent Price was in 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo, as far as I
Okay.
know.
Let me ask you this: have you ever watched the full video of? I know you've heard the song, but the full video of Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yes.
Okay, the guy that talks through that
Yeah.
darkness, fuck, that's Vincent Price.
What?
Yeah,
No way! I've listened to that song several times and didn't even know that.
that's Vincent Price. Yes.
Oh my God, Vincent or Michael Jackson's Thriller. At the beginning of the song, there's a guy speaking. That's Vincent Price speaking.
What?
Yeah. Even I didn't know that. Mind blown. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know
I
that.
like that. Mind blown. Something
Yeah,
that simple. That's crazy.
Yeah, I did not know that was him. I mean, I've heard his voice a few times, so I mean, I probably didn't recognize it at first, but now that you told me that, it's like, wow, that's amazing.
Oh yeah.
You mean the part in the middle too, where he goes,
Oh God, I can't really remember exactly what. I can't really remember it. I don't want to play it on here because it might send up a strike or something. But yeah, at the beginning of the song, there's someone talking, and that's Vincent Price.
Yeah,
I did
he's
not
the
know that.
he's the narrator of the song, basically. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I hear purring. Why do I hear purring?
why do you hear what?
I hear pure purring for some reason. I don't know why. And
You
it's
might
not one
hear
of my.
you might hear in the background. You might hear my oxygen machine.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of breathing at the moment.
Ah, gotcha.
Oxygen.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to take a bathroom break here in just a little bit because
Here you go.
I drank a bunch of water.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get copyright struck.
Who am I? I'm not gonna play enough of it for the matter.
What do you get? 12 seconds, I think. I think you're allowed 12 seconds.
I wasn't counting, but that's okay. I'll talk over it for a minute. Yeah, this is Michael Jackson's Thriller. We want to check out a quick piece of it. You know, just maybe 30 more seconds or so. So if you want to strike me for it, go ahead.
The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls
That's
from
Vincent
every
Price.
tomb.
Oh my gosh.
To seal your doom, and though you fight to stay alive.
Yeah, that everything that's spoken like that. That's
yeah. That's Vincent. Oh my God, that is amazing. And I've only heard his voice in Scooby Doo. I've only heard it in the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo. That's all I heard it from, and that's the only thing anything animated that I've ever seen him in. And apparently, I even heard that he was in a Disney film called what is that movie called? The Great Mouse Detective. He played the villain Ratigan.
Dude, I wasn't even paying attention, bro. Sorry.
All good.
What's up, Canuck?
Not much. Yeah, I'm like, oh, Sis on. Oh, okay. Well, here I'll jump on. Oh, I even got the link, and then I get right as I get in the backstage. So we've been on for 2 hours, so I think we're gonna close it. I was like, oh shit, I just got here.
Oh hell no! You just assured me for another good half hour. All depends on how much you've had to drink and how much shit you had to talk.
Uh-oh.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, I give that one a 9.
I got heartburn.
That's
sorry.
a solid 7.5.
Hello, Rambling. How you doing?
Hey, not too bad.
Let me see if I can download this. I just got this tablet, so.
So what you been talking about tonight, Sis?
Absolutely, and a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, those are usually the best streams.
You missed the best part of it, though. I played a video
Got it.
for a friend of ours but she left.
Already
before
got
we
it on
could
here.
play.
Oh,
And it sucked, but it was still funny as shit.
okay.
It's the same video I played for you and Han.
Oh, okay. So
I said I was going to do it, but she's like, "Nah, I gotta go leave." And I'm like, "Damn it!"
Well, that wasn't timed right. Darn
I
it.
fucked that one all up.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
So what's good, bro?
Kid.
Oh, not much. I've basically stayed away from the from online for a day and just kind of chilled at home. Got some cleaning done. You know, the boring shit.
Yeah, you got a better looking camera. You better make sure that shit's cleaned up.
Yeah. Well, now all they can see is my back wall, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, it's hard for me to stay away from it for a day because I'm not saying that like I gotta be online. It's just I'm a gamer, man. It's just if I'm not doing this or on YouTube or whatever, I got my Xbox going and I'm gaming. So it's I'm streaming something, I'm watching something, or you know what I'm getting at. It's like
Yeah.
online is our life.
Yeah.
Sadly enough.
Yeah, and now it's like everybody that I knew used to have a schedule that worked so that they'd stream opposite to each other, and now everybody's going at the same time. So sometimes you got like 2 streams going at the same time just so you can give one buddy a watch time and listening in on one.
It almost sounds like a reach around.
Yeah, hey, you're in the background, but yeah. And you're on the other computer in the other room, but you know, I'm still watching.
That's, I don't know what you're watching, but we don't show that here. Maybe after the stream's over with, we don't show that here.
Yeah, we still know Sith's responsible for those 2 missing airmen.
I did not do it.
Uh-huh. That's what somebody who was responsible would say.
You didn't see me, you can't prove it.
Oh my gosh.
What's the matter with you, young lady?
So what game are you playing these days, Sith?
Oh, same shit I've been playing yesterday. And the day before,
Oh, okay.
the day before. Battlefront 2.
Cool. I wish I could play Battlefront too.
Well, you
I'll
say
have to
cool,
quit.
but you're like, Disney this, Disney that. Fuck, it's a game. I don't care.
You got a point.
I don't care. I can affect how every scenario I play goes because either A, I'm getting my ass kicked by some cheesy ass fools, or B, I'm playing a co-op, which is me and 4 other guys playing against a computer. If I want to be the First Order and wipe the shit out of the fucking Resistance, that's my choice. If I want to be a clone fighting against some droids, that's my choice. It don't matter. It's just, I have control of the content I get out of whatever they give me. Except for the heroes versus villains things. I get my ass kicked a lot.
Count Dooku's like the best swordsman though. He can't get his ass kicked. Not really.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Yes, trust me. Yes, he can.
Yeah, I don't know fencing or anything like that. I wish I did, but
Trust me. I'll give you my mixer screen name, Aaron. And the next time I decide I'm going to stream a little bit of it, you can just sit and watch for yourself. I get my ass kicked.
okay. I got mixer. It's just I can't use it because I have a laptop that doesn't. This laptop here is older, so.
Well, it's just a website. You go to Mixer's website. You don't need an app or nothing like that.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's just sometimes I don't. nobody follows me on Mixer, so I don't really care. But sometimes I just get on there, a random streamer just playing some games, showing my ass get kicked. or I do have my games. Well, I'll kick some ass, but those are foreign people.
Well, you just gotta stop being Ray, and you'll be all right.
Well, trust me, if you learn how to use her, she's very effective. But I haven't really learned how to use her yet.
Neither is Disney, so you're all in good company. And I have done my
Bravo.
mission for the night. I broke Sith once.
Yeah, dark side I usually use Count Dooku, Kylo Ren, or Vader. That's who I'm best with. Those
Vader.
three. Vader, yeah. Those three, Vader, Kylo Ren, and Dooku are the ones that I'm best at as far as the evil guys. The good guys I like playing is Luke and Anakin and Yoda.
Dooku and Vader are taller, so they'd be able to, they'd be like.
Size don't matter in this game. BB-8's kicking my ass in this game, okay?
BB-8, seriously? BB-8's like a small freaking sphere droid that. It's like, what can he do?
BB-8's on there, and his evil counterpart,
Seriously?
BB-9E.
They freaking put spherical droids in Battlefront 2. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're actually heroes.
Oh my god.
And they will mess you up if you're not careful.
How can a droid shoot though? Seriously.
They don't shoot. They electrocute you.
Hey, Dark Tips
Oh, they
Comics
pull
is on.
they pull an R2D2.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm getting really bad at not paying attention to the back room, Anthony. I apologize, brother.
That's all good, brother. I'm way late, so.
No, you ain't.
And I didn't even talk to Mandy. She never got back to me. And then I was wound up watching a video. Somebody sent me a video to watch, and I got wrapped up in it because
apparently it wasn't that important.
Yeah.
What's up, Anthony? How you doing?
How you doing, Slash? How you been, brother? How you doing?
Right.
How you doing, Canuck?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Aaron, how are you, my dear?
I'm doing okay.
So,
short-winded tonight. This is really getting me. I was about to lock it down, and Canuck showed up.
Yeah, then the content went downhill from there.
I gotta say, I'm helping out Elasmat. He wants me to lay down some guitars on that track. Aaron, your voice is phenomenal on that track.
Yeah, I heard about this song, and Rosetta was on a little bit ago. She said that, she was hoping you'd do some music, or you were going to do some music for it or whatever. And I agree. Aaron's got a wonderful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, Elaz saw her on the open mic night stream, and I put them in contact. And then just yesterday, he reached out to me, and he sent me a copy of the song. He's like, I need you to fix the guitars on the track. I said, all right. I said, well, I told him, I said, actually, leave the guitars that are there. I'll just add to what's already there, because I like where it's going. But yeah, her vocals, because I heard the original demo too with Smurf singing it, and he did a good job. Don't get me wrong, but her vocals changed the song. It changes the whole feel of the song.
Oh wow!
Good job.
Awesome.
So, I had to say that before I forgot because it's late and I'm tired.
It's all good. It's all good. I got a buzz, so I might not remember it either, but I'll never forget. I'll never forget what I heard come out of that young lady's mouth.
Yeah, when are you coming back to open mic night?
Oh, what is today? It says Friday, right?
Yeah, it's every Monday.
Well, I wasn't able to show Monday, the last Monday a couple weeks ago, because my grandfather was admitted to the hospital, so I was having a really rough time.
Sorry to hear
dealing
that.
with that. Yeah, he's back now. He's doing fine. It's just, at that time I was really, really.
Totally understandable. Totally understandable.
But I promise I'll, do it next week. So.
Yeah, it's there every Monday night, so you're always more than welcome. Robert was asking me actually. He's like, "Where's Evan been?" I was like, "I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter, so I don't know. And I haven't when I put the like this past Monday, I almost didn't even do it, and it was like last minute. I threw the link out. You know, like I threw the link out there. I didn't tag everybody like I normally do. You know, so but. So what's the topic? I came in and kind of derailed the
Well,
conversation.
there's no real topic because considering
No topic at all. It's randomness.
yeah, because with all the BS going on with the world right now, I like to throw a little randomness out there. Let it go off the rails. Let everybody act out. Responsibly, of course.
Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping Han would be home by now, but he just DM'd me and said he's still at work.
Yeah, he's on that crazy schedule now, right?
Yeah, but he's usually home by 1:30. But he's still stuck at work. He's an hour away from home.
Oh wow, yeah, he ain't gonna be home anytime soon.
Yeah, something must have went wrong, or he had to stay for something.
Right.
That train didn't come in on time or something.
Trains on time? When?
Well, he's not that kind of engineer, but something must have happened for him to be so stuck at work.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My dog is staring out the window over here. What you see?
I gotta go poop, Daddy.
No, we just went out. Yeah, so.
I said, I gotta go poop, Daddy. I'll just go right in front of the door.
Yeah, there's probably a cat or a raccoon or a fox or something walking around outside, and she sees it.
And,
Lunch.
Thank you for getting that tiny link.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the first ad I had for it, YouTube will only allow you 200 characters.
Right.
I had to shorten it. Seriously, go buy this book from Anthony because the link took up the rest of stuff.
Yeah. I know. I was having the same issues. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome book, by the way. I know I ain't said that to you personally, but and like I mentioned before, I've seen most of the artwork, but now that I've got a physical copy of it in my hand, it can be appreciated a lot more.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, to me, it ain't about a storyline, when it comes to comics. To me, it's about artwork. Okay, I got a friend of mine. We've been friends we met in kindergarten, if that gives you any idea.
It's a long time, yeah.
Yeah, over 40 years. And he is like, I don't want to say one of the best artists I've ever seen, but the man has talent, and I've always wanted him to put it to use. He does his own drawings, he does paintings, he does tattoos, he does all kinds of different shit. Hell, he even does his wife's nails.
I did that for a girlfriend once. More than once, a couple of times.
He's artistic in so many ways, but dude, put it to work.
Little stinker.
and I talked to him at night sometimes, and I'm going to mention it to him. I said, hey, man, start doing some artwork. Make a comic book. I know the right people to get it out there. Or try to get it out there,
Well, that's all I was trying to do is because, everybody knows. I mean, I've shown some of my art, to the communities and stuff, and I feel like more the fandom menace aspect know my real artwork more so than like the Comicsgate side because they know it more of what I'm doing for Mandy's, project,
right.
Which is more cartoony. It's not really my normal style.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, well, before I go and start,
you little stinker.
Trying to do a project, let me put some out there so people can go and check out my artwork.
Oh yeah. Dadgummit. cooking my ass off around you guys. That ain't good.
Yeah, I saw Moira's going through some stuff, huh?
Yeah, her and I'm not quite sure who the person is. All I know is they live together. He's going through some legal issues right now at the moment.
Gotcha.
I don't know much more how to say about that without revealing too much.
No. I know she tagged me in some Twitter post, but like I said, I haven't really been on Twitter much except for like today and yesterday. Otherwise, the last like week and a half, 2 weeks, I've like popped on, shared a link, and then popped off. I haven't been paying attention to anything. I needed a Twitter break.
Yeah, Twitter's been horrible lately.
Yeah, Facebook ain't no better.
No.
Facebook is never better.
I went back over there because, like, I basically know all those people personally,
Stinker.
And it was worse. I actually lost friends going back.
I only have Facebook so I can communicate with family, and
Same
I can have the narrative of I'm still alive. Go away.
Yeah.
No need to inquire or make phone calls or visit. I'm here. I'm still alive. Go away.
Stinker butt.
My last 2 years, my Facebook interactions has just been saying happy birthday to people.
Yeah.
Like literally, I get the notification. It's so and so's birthday today. I jump on, happy birthday. Jump off.
Yeah. It's like, there, you got your one communication a year. No, shut up.
I'm about to show you guys a picture to give you an idea. He did a tattoo for my ex-wife, and it was a cover-up. She had a rose on her shoulder, and this is what he came up with.
Oh wow!
So she had like a single rose, and he put all that on top of it.
Yeah, the rose itself was right in here. If you see my pointer, and it was literally just about as big as the rotation, and he put all of this over it.
Yeah, nice.
And that was all freehand.
Very cool.
Yeah, he made the stencil, freehanded the stencil, and then went to work.
You kid. There you go.
Yeah, that's one thing I always wanted to learn how to do.
Yeah.
He's good at what he does. All he does is all. If I could find good pictures of it, he does all his own ink.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I could. And the cool thing is, like, if I ever decided to try to teach myself, like, I've got a good. I wouldn't say a good friend. It's more like a good working friendship. Like, I know a butcher because being in the restaurant business, so I can get like pig skin, and stretch it over something in practice, and I can get it for free. He'll just give it to me.
Make some chicharrones, man.
What happened?
Make some chicharrones or some make your own pig skins.
Yeah, no, well, you use that to like to practice on.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty close to human flesh.
Well, I know you probably know how to somewhat cook, but I keep forgetting you're a bartender.
Yeah. No, I used to cook too. I ran a couple of kitchens in my day.
Not a cook or chef or food preparer. I know you're a bartender.
But I've like I said, I was in charge of 3 kitchens in my career. So yeah, I just don't like. I prefer to be in the front of the house than the back of the house. So
yeah, I'd say that because I believe it's still a stressful job, but not as stressful as being over a grill or a stove.
Especially in the summertime. Plus, as much as I complain about it, I do enjoy the interaction with the people. Because, like, sometimes even if they're like the asshole peoples, they make for great stories to tell the people later.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't believe the dick that came in today, or the weirdo that came in today, or
No, I think that's why everybody wants you on their streams because they know you're a bartender. You could have some stories to tell.
Yeah, trust me, I could. I could. I mean, I can tell you one that just happened last year. Was it last year or the year before? I was bartending a wedding, and the best man and the groom got into a fight right in front of the bar.
Oh,
Oh
great.
man.
Yeah, like a huge brawl. They were cops. So they were big dudes. The best man was like 6'5". The
Holy
groom
cow.
the groom was only like, maybe 5'10". He was short, but he was big. Like just
Short stock.
all chest and shoulders. You know what I mean? And if I recall correctly, they got into an argument or something, and the best man turns around and says, you know, you're such an asshole. He's like, you always do shit like this. That's why I fucked her. And he was talking about the bride. Apparently, he had fucked the bride like a year before.
Oh, wow.
And dude, shit went nuts in front of the bar. And everybody else is panicking, and I'm just taking glasses off the bar. Because I'm not having these glasses break on the bar and get into the ice, and then I got to burn the ice, clean out the ice bin, and get new ice. But I got 250 people that when this is all over are gonna want drinks. So I'm just grabbing drinks off the bar, and everybody else is freaking out and trying to break the fight up, and the other bartender, she's freaking out, she's screaming, my boss is screaming, and I'm just like do do do. And then the room that we have can be split into two rooms. That we have these paneled. It's like a wall. It's made out of panels that slides down a track.
Yep.
And each one locks into place, and then it forms like an actual wall. So you can have two smaller parties. So we had two parties going on, both of them open bar. And the problem with that is it's one big bar right outside the two rooms that has to service both parties. And what tends to happen is in the beginning, everybody goes and gets their drinks, and they go back in the rooms, and they're mingling, and they're saying hi, and the party starts. Halfway through the party, all of a sudden, you just have a crowd of people at the bar. And it's one thing if it's the same party, it's a little annoying, but when it's two different parties, and if you have 40 people from one party that literally just took over the bar, and then the other party's trying to get up and squeeze in between to try to get a drink, it just becomes like this. You got to try to make sure. Yeah, you gotta make sure everybody's happy. So we gotta put signs on the bar, service bar, please be courteous to other guests. Basically meaning get your drink and go back to the room without trying to be polite about it.
Yeah.
So a couple of times I had to be. A couple of times I had to be like, guys, if you got your drinks, can you please go back to your room, because I can't tell who needs one, who's still waiting, and I just gotta make sure everybody gets, And a couple of people go, and some people ignore you and stuff. About 15 minutes later, I'm like, I say it again, but this time I say it a little louder. I'm like, guys, I really need you guys. If you get your drinks, I need you guys to go back to your room, so I can take care of the rest of the guests here. 15 minutes later, I got to say it again. Right, this time I kind of there's this little ledge in front of me in front of the sink.
Want something to drink? Is that what it is?
I kneel on it so I can get a little higher, get a little more noticeable. And this time I'm almost yelling, but not quite yelling. And some people leave, some people stay. About another 10, 15 minutes goes by, and I just lost it. I literally stood up. I have one of those chillers that you keep all the beer glasses in to get cold.
Right.
I stand up on that, so now my head is literally about an inch away from the ceiling, and I'm looking down at everybody. I go, people, if you don't get back to your room, I will shut this bar down. And when there's free booze, and there's 2 hours left in both parties, and they paid for both parties paid for 4-hour open bar. You never saw people scatter like roaches before, ever.
He's threatening the booze, folks. Let's go. I'll kick your ass. Get in the room.
They were pissed, right? So we finally get everybody I said, if you need a drink, you could stay, but if you have your drink, get back. Take care of everybody else. The bar's clear. It's empty. I have somebody cover the bar for a minute. I was like, I'm going to have a cigarette. As I'm walk through the back kitchen, I got to walk past the office. The owner and the general manager are in there. My manager, the banquet manager, she had left already. But I went over to the owner and the general manager. Go, just in case anybody complains, this is what just went down. I told them the whole story, and they were like, "Yeah, no, cool, no problem." And I was like, "All right, good." And because I'm the assistant to, I'm not a manager, but I'm the assistant to the banquet manager. Like I help out on her days off, booking parties and stuff. So I work with these guys like side by side a lot of times. And then the next day when I saw my boss in the morning, I was like, just in case there's an email or a voicemail or something, I just want to let you know what happened. And she's like, she starts laughing. She goes, "I love you."
That's funny.
Yeah. And those are just two simple ones. I mean, I've seen. We had to go in and this girl was getting married, and was it the girl who's getting? No, it was the mother's 50th birthday party. So this woman's 50th birthday party, her daughters were throwing it for her. Well, 2 of her 4 daughters were throwing it for her. And the party's going on, and they're all dressed up nice. It's like who's wearing a dress, who's got a suit on. It was a 50th, big celebration, 50th birthday party. But the one sister, the one daughter was like, you could tell was like obvious trash. She was like the chick that you pick up at the bar on a drunken night because she's kind of cute, but you could tell she's kind of slutty.
Hey, yeah.
Right, but she's got her boyfriend there or whatever, and she's got her 2 kids with her, right? So the 2 kids are with the mother, the birthday girl, at their table, and the girl and they had to be in their late 20s to mid 30s, so they weren't like young, but they weren't, they both go into the girl's bathroom, and then somebody from the restaurant upstairs comes out and goes, something going on in there that you guys might want to stop. And apparently they were fucking in the girl's bathroom. And the worst part is, like, your mother has to use that same bathroom. It's her birthday. You left your kids with her. You don't think she's going to come looking for you, right? So I had to go get the general manager. We had to get one of the hostesses to make sure nobody else was in the bathroom so we can go in the bathroom. And we go in there and we're like, you guys want to get out of there? And they were like, "Oh, sorry." And this drunken bitch, you know what their excuse was? She's like, "He was helping me with my tampon." I shit you not, that was the excuse.
Oh,
Wow.
I was like, that's the best you came up with? That's what it was? Like, you couldn't be like, "Oh, she was puking, I was helping her out."
Yeah, that's the most logical one. Yeah. Like,
he was helping me with my tampon. I'm sorry, I just look at her, turn around, and walk away. I'm like, "No, I'm not doing this."
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, and how many people like get so drunk that they wind up shitting all over the floor? One guy shit his pants. He was so drunk.
I've heard a lot of the same stories. My brother-in-law used to be an Uber driver, and he's had all kinds of shit. He's had all kinds of shit happen in the backseat. He's had women ask him if he wanted to join in. He's had guys back there doing their thing, 2 women back there doing their thing, men and women, all of them doing their thing. It's like, dude, what? Did they tip you? Yeah. I said, I hope good enough. Because you're like you're like the traveling porn vehicle.
Yeah, well, we're right on on a big, huge, one of the main rivers in New Jersey here that leads right out to the Atlantic, because I'm like right by the Jersey Shore.
Right.
And we have a dock that goes out into the river, and we don't. I mean, people, if they were on their boat, they could pull up to the dock, come in and eat and leave. But really, it's there for like wedding pictures, and it's just a nice little thing to have for parties and stuff, right?
Right.
So during one of the parties, this one dude hits on one of the servers, one of my coworkers, and not knowing I don't know if it was his wife or girlfriend, but his significant other standing right behind him.
Oh, man.
So they go out onto the dock and they're arguing, and I don't know what he said. You can't really hear what's going on, but you see the arms flailing and everything. And all of a sudden, you just see her knee him right in the balls, and he falls over. He keels over and falls right into the river.
Ouch.
That'll learn him.
Yeah.
Oh man! And it was low tide, so it had that like swampy smell to it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Not only did he hit the water, it was fucking cold.
Oh yeah, dude. And then Speaking of like getting hit on, there was one time I was working at this other place, and it was a la carte. It wasn't private dining, although it had a banquet facility, and I did work both. But this night I was working in the restaurant, and I don't work in the restaurant at the place I'm at now. I've refused to do a la carte service because you never know who you're going to get, especially at the bar. You don't know if you're going to get some guy who just got divorced or who found out his wife's cheating on him. You don't know on a Tuesday night if you're going to make $40 or $140. But if you do banquets, you know, you basically know what you're going to make. Oh, I got a party of 50 and they're doing a dinner buffet. I should make about $200 tonight. You know what I mean? Like you kind of know,
Yeah.
you know, what you're going to make because it's like all preset. And when I was working a la carte at this one place, and there's this couple. I had never seen them before, but apparently they were semi-regulars. They came in like once a month, once every other couple of months. And like the dude was a little bit older than her, kind of skinny and nerdy, and she was, you know, fairly attractive but younger. You know, I mean, not like a supermodel or anything, but like you still were kind of like, what is she doing with him? You know, he's definitely at least 15 years, 20 years her senior, and doesn't look like the type that she would go for. But you never know, right? So anyway, going, throughout the court, get their order, get their drinks, get their salad, bring out their appetizers, get another round drink. They went through like 3 bottles of wine, and they were drinking hard liquor drinks. I think she was drinking martinis, and she's just getting like sloshed, like horribly sloshed, right?
Yeah.
And I keep going to the table, and she's like, the more the night's going on and the drunker she's getting, the more she starts flirting with me in front of the guy, right? And I go, are they a couple? Like, so somebody who said, oh yeah, we see them all the time. I'm like, are they? They were like, we don't know if they're like together, if they're having an affair of some kind, or what have you, or if like, she's an escort or something. But yeah, they come in regularly, right? So she's like, kind of flirting with me, but nothing too severe. And I don't know if he caught on right away. I think he did, but kind of realized, and then he realized I wasn't responding. So I think he just kind of let it slide, realizing she was just being drunk and stupid. She slips the busboy her phone number to give to me. And then I went over and I said, I forget my exact words. This was like 20 years ago, but I was like something like to the effect of, so what do you guys got planned for the rest of the evening? Because they were winding down. They had just finished dessert,
Right.
And she goes, and he's like, oh, well, I forget what he said, but I just remember it's clear as day. She turns around to me. She goes, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a 6-pack of Coors Light and sit at my apartment waiting for you to call me when you get out of here. Right in front of the guy. And I was like, I just like stared at her. And then I looked at him and he goes, you can walk away now. And I said, okay. And I walked away. I went over to my buddy John, who was working there, and he's like one of my best friends. We got the job together. I handed him the bill. I was like, dude, you got to bring the check over. I cannot go back over to that table. So after she says this, she gets up to go to the bathroom, and she has to walk past where we're standing to get to the bathroom. She walks right up to me and kisses me right on the mouth. Thankfully, his back was turned, like the way he was sitting. And then I just went in the back kitchen. I said, John, you got to drop that check. I can't go back over to that table. So they leave. We all go back to my place. Well, I was living at my mom's at the time, but I had this screened-in porch area on the side of the house, and we're all hanging out, smoking some joints and drinking some beers. And everybody's like, so you're going to call her? You're going to call her? I'm like, no, I'm not going to call her. And then I'm like, my buddy John goes, just call her. See what happens. So I called her. She happened to live like 30 seconds away from me. So I went to the house. I said, you guys wait here. I'll be back in an hour.
Damn it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this story is brought to you by Anthony, the original panty dropper.
And my hair was long at the time, too, so that might have had something to do with it.
All right, sis. I'm going back to go lay down for a bit because it's almost 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna out for a while. Yeah, I know. Oh, today's just been brutal. Anyway, talk to you later.
Take care,
bro.
bro.
Have a good one, Canuck. I'll see you later, bro.
Have a good one, Rambler.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah,
Shit, I don't know.
Trying to think of any other good stories.
Holy shit. Yeah, there was a derailment in the yard. I'm having to move the cars. after they get them back on the tracks. Poor Hans.
Oh
He's
wow.
having to earn his money today.
Yeah. Any
That's
other
all
good?
good. That's all good. Yeah. Everybody has other days. It's Friday, so let's just go ahead and well, shit. He just went back to work. Today was his Monday. Yeah.
I worked at a Denny's. I did the graveyard shift, and the managers would always we'd get in at 10. The managers would leave around midnight, and the next manager wouldn't come in till like 6:30, 7 in the morning, and the graveyard shift ended at 6. So we never really saw a manager the whole time we were there. And when I worked there, for some reason, I mean, you go to that Denny's. The last 20 years, that Denny's has been dead. Like you go there, there's like one server working on a Friday night on the graveyard shift. But when I worked there, every night of the week there was at least 4, if not 6 of us, and the place was packed because for some reason that was the hot spot to go after the bar closed. Everybody was drunk, and if they weren't old enough, like if they were like 16, 17, 18, 19, that was like the hangout spot. They would just go to Denny's and hang out all night and go in the parking lot and smoke or whatever.
Well, that's what I did when I worked at Waffle House. I was like 18, 19 years old when I first started working there.
Yeah.
To me, that was like hang out.
Yeah, I was 19 when I started working there, and I worked there for like 2 years. So I think I was like 20, turned 21, like a few months after my 21st birthday when I left there. But yeah, dude, we used to get so wasted. We would go the minute the manager left. We'd go out to whoever had it. Would go out to their car, bring in the 30-pack of Bud Ice. Back when they made 30 packs and Bud Ice, and we put it in the styrofoam to-go cups, and we would just drink beer all night. And like back then, there was the smoking section. There was still actually a smoking section. So I'd literally be taking orders like this with the cigarette hanging out of my mouth, and me and the chef would go on the line and smoke some weed and blow it into the vents, and like people would come in if they pissed you off, dude. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but it was funny. Like if I saw someone doing it today, I would get mad, and But back then, like I remember this one chick came in. She messed with my sister, and when they were in high school, I think they might have even still been in high school, but she messed with my sister, and she came in and she's sitting at the table, and they ordered a milkshake. And she ordered a chocolate one, which is the perfect milkshake to fuck with because you can't tell what's in it, because it doesn't change the color. So I'm making the milkshake. I'm putting A1 steak sauce, cigarette ashes, a bunch of other stuff, and I just mixed it up and gave it to her. There was one time I had this one table. They were drunken, rowdy assholes, and like. Finally, it's like 11 of them. I got all the food on a tray, and I'm carrying it out, and then one guy's just like belligerent the whole time. And finally, I just took the tray and threw it on the table. All their drinks went flying.
Oh,
and I was like, you got to go. If you guys want to eat, you could stay, but he's got to go. And yeah, they all wound up leaving. And but yeah, it was. We didn't give a fuck. I mean, I was dating one of the waitresses. We'd go in the back employee room, and
Yeah.
like Linda, we're gonna be busy for a little bit. Cover our station.
Smoke break.
Yeah, smoke break.
That's what we used to do, but it was a different type of smoke break. Because at a Waffle House, I worked third shift, 10 at night, 6 in the morning.
Yep.
But the boss always came in the morning, so we always had to see that motherfucker. But Fridays and Saturday nights, man. Even Wednesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights. Lady nights and the weekend. I love waiting tables. I love drunk crowds. I work well with them. Comes to find out, I work better with them when I'm flying. Every once in a while, when things are lighting up, me and the cook, it's like, yeah, we want to step out back and smoke a cigarette. Or we go back out there and puff on the joint.
Yep.
Come back in there. He was a gay guy. And after we got our buzz on, it's like the night just started sliding along, right? He's up there dancing at the grill, cooking. I'm working the orders. I'm doing this, dealing with customers. It just makes the night go by so much better, and I make so much better money, Friday.
Oh yeah, because if somebody's a dick, it just lets it roll right off your shoulder. You're like, whatever.
Yeah, and sometimes they didn't like that shit because I started joking with them about it.
Yeah. But like even the customers, like you could deal with those shitty like that guy that I threw the tray on the table. Like I was wasted. I mean, for me to get like that guy was really pushing my buttons. Like I tried to let it roll. I tried to let it roll. Oh man.
Because I have so many great stories. I know you do too, Anthony. You know, because it seems like we've both spent quite a number of years in the food service industry.
Yeah.
Even you still now so much. Well, whenever any word, that's what I was going to ask you about. Any word on when you guys are going to be able to go back to work?
They're allowing outdoor dining right now, which doesn't affect me at all because number one, they can only do like 25% capacity. We're not even really set up for outdoor dining, but they're going to makeshift it so some of the a la carte servers can go back. But even if they allowed like indoor dining at 25% capacity, there's no way we could hold a private event because if the room holds 50 people, 25% of 50 is, you know, what, 12? You're gonna have a party of 12 people? Like, what?
Oh,
You know what I
wow.
mean? Yeah. What's that gonna do? You know, if it was a person, and even still, if it was a party of 150, and it was a wedding, you think that person wants to cut their wedding list down from 150 to 80, 75 people? I mean, that would still make us some money, but that's not what they want, you know. So it's like, what are we gonna do? So we have to wait till they can figure out. Like, basically, we'll probably have to wait till we're allowed to go to 100% capacity. I think, because right now they haven't. They just had a meeting with the a la carte staff, but they didn't have a meeting with us yet with the private dining staff. But you ever see the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds? That stuff is legit.
Oh, that's
Like,
fucking disgusting. Oh god.
yeah, dude, that stuff is. I knew a kid who worked at McDonald's and they would pee in the milkshake machine.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fucking. Yeah, I heard deli stories of some guy who used to live around here. It was fucking gross hearing that shit.
Yeah, but like I worked at a couple of TGI Fridays, and number one, the lifestyle is totally legit. Like the whole like go to work, party, wake up, roll over, go back to work. That whole thing is true. Everybody screwing everybody is true.
No, I mean the people fucking with the food. That's what I meant.
That's true. Again, I did it.
That is fucking gross. Well, all right. Well, if someone deserves it, yes. I'm not going to disagree. If someone deserves it, yes. I'm not going to disagree.
I'll put it this way. Now, 20 years later, I would say no, even if they deserve it. Just don't fuck with the food. Because if you get caught, you could, especially nowadays, if you get caught, you could bring on a lawsuit. Number one, you lose your job. You bring on a lawsuit. It's a whole big mess. You know, you're not thinking about that when you're 19 years old, you know. But I do. I was dating the one waitress over at the Denny's, and one of her exes came in, and you know, I didn't know him personally, but I knew all the stories about him, and he wasn't really the nicest guy to her. You know, he didn't know I was dating her, and they were sitting at the counter at the Denny's, and he's talking smack about her. He's like, "Oh, is Teresa here?" And I'm like, and then the other waitress was like, "No," and I'm just sitting there. And she's like, no, she's off tonight. And then he starts talking to his friend. Oh yeah, this girl, she was this, that. You know, just basically just shit talking her the whole time, not knowing that. I guess trying to see if maybe we would say something just because we worked with her, but had no clue that he had no clue who I was. Didn't know that I was dating her or nothing. And we're just sitting there, and I'm just sitting there listening, and I would pretend to laugh at a little joke or whatever that he would make or whatnot. And their food came up. He had a burger. And I go in the back to go to the window to get it, and Lori, the other waitress, comes running behind me. She's like, "How are you standing there and taking that? Why aren't you saying anything?" I was like, "Lori, don't worry, I got this." I take the burger patty off his burger bun. I leave the rest of the food in the window. I go over to the men's room. I throw it in the urinal.
Oh my god!
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
I put it back on the burger bun. I bring it out to him, and I just sit there and watch him eat it the whole time.
Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ!
And I made sure I picked the urinal that like all the drunk people pissed in and didn't flush.
Dude, might I say this now? Fucking Anthony.
Yeah, dude. I'm again not proud of it, but still think it's fucking funny as shit. Like again, if I was my boss and I knew that was going on, I would fire my ass in a heartbeat. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't do it again. Like if the situation happened now at the age that I am now and at the length I've been in the industry, I wouldn't do it. But I was 20 years old at the time.
Yeah, but damn. Fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, you don't want to fuck with me, because if I can't, if I don't think if I number one physically can't take you, or am in a position where like fighting you is gonna make me lose my job, I'll get you another way.
Well, psychological warfare. Yeah, I actually am a fan of psychological warfare.
You almost make me to where I don't want to go nowhere.
The best part about it was like 20 minutes after they were done eating, they were sitting there just having their sodas and bullshit, and you see him like he's getting like a little like white in the face. He's starting to sweat a little. He's like, man, I'm not feeling so hot. Like he's like I think that burger fucked with me. And Lori, the other waitress that was there, she was drinking her coffee. And like as soon as he said that, she like laughed, spit it out, and ran in the back and started cracking up. And the best part about that was like again, no manager. Right? So if it was like a busy night, milkshakes were always the worst thing to make because they took forever. So we'd all like go, all right, listen, if anybody's table orders a milkshake, just tell them the milkshake machine's broke, you know. And then God forbid you didn't get a chance to tell one of the waitresses or waiters, you know, before they said yes to an order. Because like we'd be over there, I'd be at a table, so, oh, can I get a chocolate milkshake? We're like, milkshake's broke tonight. And then all of a sudden you hear coming from the back. Looks like they got it working. Go in the back. Tina, what are you doing? Didn't you get the message? We're not making milkshakes tonight.
I'm guilty of doing the same shit at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
You know, like 4 hours before closing, I was like, let's go and break the shake machine down. Why? We ain't closed yet. I'm like, do you really want to clean this thing tonight? Let's get it done now and get it over.
Well, the thing about the McDonald's milkshake machine is at least it makes the milkshake for you. You just pull the lever and the milkshake comes out.
Right.
I'm talking the old school ones where you got to scoop the ice cream, put the milk in, put the syrups in, stick it on the thing. Yeah. No, fuck that. If we got the full restaurant, I ain't stopping to make milkshakes.
Dude, that's what Waffle uses, that same exact device.
Yeah.
To make
like 3 of them. Yeah.
To make omelets. Yeah, they crack eggs in it, stick it in the milkshake machine, and it whips it up.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Makes
sense. Yeah, I mean, so we the milkshake.
That's fucked up, yo.
I would get wasted, right? And like if like a table of like chicks would come in and they were like hot and drunk, I'd be drunk because like I said, we were drinking while we were working. I'd start flirting. I'd sit down at the table with them and start talking with them, and then one of my regulars would be, you know, at another table going, Anthony, I need some more coffee, and I'd be like, you know where it is, go get it. and don't forget to leave me a tip. You stiffed me last night.
I had a waitress do that to me one night, and this was before I started working for Waffle House. I was up there so much they just decided to give me a job. I'm like, Tiffany, can I get a refill when you get a minute? She goes, you know where it's at. Get your ass up and get it. But the only reason why she said it was the way Waffle House is laid out. When you walk in, you know, you got all the way down to the bathroom, but then you go all the way around and wraps around some window seats and stuff like that. All right, and you had to walk around the counter to get the coffee. Well, I was at the very end by the entrance to the bathroom. So she was like, if you want it, you go get it. And I'm like, damn it, I got to walk all the way down here, walk behind the counter, then walk all the way back to my seat. She made me work for that shit.
Yeah. Well, in the Denny's that I worked at, the coffee station area was legitimately right in the middle of the restaurant. So you can get to it from like all 3 sections of the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So like, and like literally this was just some dude who was a customer. He didn't even work there. And I was like, go get it yourself. I was like, I'm busy over here. Can't you see I'm busy? And he's like, busy doing what? I'm like, busy trying to get a phone number. And I said that straight up. Like I was like right in front of them too. I was like, I'm busy trying to get a phone. As soon as I said that, one of the girls goes, well, whose phone number? Which one of us are your phone number are you trying to get? I go, whichever one will give it to me.
Any of them, all of them. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll take them all. What are you kidding me?
No. I ain't gonna have no yawn in here.
One of the best jobs I had wasn't even in the restaurant business. I actually worked at Great Adventure, Six Flags Great Adventure here in Jersey, for a summer.
Oh.
That was a fun job. That was fun.
What'd you do?
Worked in the games area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, worked in the games area, dude. We ripped that place off for so much money. It wasn't even funny. Because like when you worked in the games area, I don't know how they do it now, but back then I was 17, so we're talking like 26 years ago. What you call it? Okay, so they give you a till of like $250, right, in a little apron, and some of it was cash, but like another 50 of it, or I forget exactly how much, but just say $50 was in Susan B. Anthony coins. And at each game there was this machine that, like, if you and Aaron each gave me $1 to play the game, I would take 2 Susan B. Anthony coins and put them in the machine, and it would count how many people played the game, right? The game's uniform had a pair of these blue shorts with one pocket. You had to stick everything you owned, your wallet, your cigarettes, everything you owned in this one pocket. But one day, and then what you would do is you would go, at the end of your shift, you're supposed to go get changed, bring the old uniform to the desk, they'd give you a clean uniform, and then go put it back in your locker. You weren't allowed to take your uniform, off the property. But nobody did it that way. Everybody got the new uniform, then went and got changed, and then just brought the old uniform out and threw it in the laundry basket. Even though that wasn't the procedure, nobody said nothing about it. That's how everybody did it. So I went and got my new uniform. I went to go get changed, and I realized they gave me groundkeeper shorts because they were out of the games shorts. The groundkeeper shorts were the same exact shorts, same color and everything, but they had 4 pockets, 2 front pockets and 2 back pockets. I kept those shorts the whole summer in my locker. Like, every time I'd go get a new uniform, I'd go get changed, I'd bring the new shorts they gave me back, because I would go, and if there was 10 people lined up in front of the game, I'd get my $10. I'd get my 10 Susan B. Anthony's. I would drop 6. I would palm 4 of them. And then I'd pretend like, because there's cameras on you all over, I'd pretend like I was adjusting my shorts or adjusting my apron, and I would put them in my pocket, And we would walk out of there with like $100, $200 in Susan B. Anthony's a night.
Damn it.
Yeah, and then we'd go right down the street to the 7-Eleven, the Wawa that was right down the street, and get like sandwiches for the ride home, and just
Fuck, how long ago was this, man? Because fucking
26 years ago, 27 years ago.
How long has Wawa been up there?
Forever.
Really?
As far as I can remember, we've always had at least one more. I mean, now we have Wawas everywhere, but as far as I can remember, even back then we had like 1 or 2. And that one was always there. As far as I can remember, that one by the Great Adventure was always there. I think there was like one other one, not too far from where I actually lived. Because I lived like an hour away at the time.
Yeah, they're still relatively new around here. All I know is they make a great sandwich.
Oh yeah, no. Well, Wawa I think is from like this area originally. I think it was like a Pennsylvania thing, and it kind of came out to Jersey. And if I remember the history right, it might have been a New Jersey thing first. I don't remember. I think it was a Pennsylvania thing.
And they make some of the best sandwiches I've ever eaten.
Oh yeah. I still go. I get well, I haven't since the quarantine, but I usually get like a sandwich like a couple of times a week from them. Yeah.
Shit, we just had one a few days ago, man. They had pastrami. I'm like, fuck yeah. I love a good pastrami. So.
Yeah. But I mean, we used to have a ball, dude. We would call out, like we would drive. Me and my buddy, like I said, we lived like 45 minutes away. We would drive all the way down there, stop at the Wawa, call out of work, be like, oh, we can't make it in, and then take our employee ID pass, and this is before things were digital, so it wasn't like they scanned it. They would let you if you because you were able to get into the park for free if you were an employee. You just went to the employee entrance, showed them your ID, they let you in, they marked you down on paper, and then you go in and you go in for free. We would call out and then like literally go hang out in the park.
Yeah, that's ballsy.
Yeah, it was because if they caught us doing that, we would have got fired. But we worked the evening shifts all the time, and the evening shift got paid more than the day shift. I don't know why, because it wasn't like you were there that late. You left by 10 or 11 o'clock at night. But at 17 years old, I was at the time making like after taxes like $320 a week, which
Damn.
in inflation nowadays would probably be about $500 a week. You know what I mean?
Right. Still, for a
Yeah,
17-year-old?
550 for a 17-year-old living at home, and then on top of all the money we were scamming, we would steal stuffed animals and take them and sell them to people.
I also, at the same time, it was in my transition period after I left the Waffle House early on, because I worked for them off and on for almost 10 years. After that particular run, after I turned 18, I went to work on a tugboat as a deckhand with my dad. And I was at the time, now I was, this was in 90, 91, somewhere around then. I was making $50 a day, gone for a week and a half, 2 weeks in time. I come home and I was making bank for a kid my age. You know, I know what you're talking about. You know, it's just
yeah. And they want to know, especially if you like live out in the burbs, it's like, and they want to know like, what else were you gonna do at 17 years old but go get a case of beer and hang out in the woods? You know what I mean? Like,
look at some free porn that's somewhere stashed in the woods.
yeah. That's where you kept your mags.
Yep.
But I remember this one time, because the way they used to run it was like you would certain games you worked alone, but certain games you'd have to have like two of you, especially like during certain time frames.
Hang on a second. Aaron, remember earlier when I mentioned to Rosetta about, drinking and porn and being out in the woods?
Yeah.
Before I went and got my drink? This is where I got it from. It was this conversation here. And we did it on her stream, so yeah.
Yeah, we did. But yeah, I remember they would make some games you had to work two people to a game, and then what would happen is they would have one person go on break, you get another partner, and then like an hour later you'd go on break, and then another, so everybody rotated. You never really worked the same game all day long,
right?
And you were never really with the same person all day long. So this one time we were shorthanded, and the way that everybody came in, they basically, like, I got this chick who I had never worked with before, but she had been there for a while, and we were there. But the only way they could rotate breaks was to literally rotate you together as a team. So like, we went and had our break together, and then somebody else took over, and then we went back and went to a different game. But the two of us went to the same, so we were with each other all day. So anyway, we're kind of flirting the first half of the shift. And I was 17, she was like 25, and but we're kind of flirting, and she we go on break, she goes her way, I go to mine, I get my lunch, she gets her lunch, and we're sitting there across the area. We weren't sitting together, we weren't eating, and then I get up, I decide I'm going to go smoke a joint, and there was this place that we used to call the bunker. It looked like a big concrete igloo with a long thing, and that's where they kept all like all the busted up stuffed animal prizes and stuff. They would just throw them all in there. And I went in the long, like the front part of the igloo. I went in there where it was dark, where I couldn't be seen, and I started smoking my joint. She must have saw me go there, and she follows me, and she goes, "I thought that's what you were doing." And she goes, "Give me a hit." So we sit there, we smoke, then we go back. We go back to work, and we didn't go back to work. Then we start flirting a little bit harder because now we're high, And behind each game is where they kept the prizes for that particular game. And there was a door to get in the back where you can get back there without actually having to be seen from the people up front.
Come on, kid.
And there was a door that led in between each room in the back, so you can literally walk the whole length of the games inside in the back and go from room to room to room to room. And so she starts running through there, and I start chasing her. And I get to this one room where these big, huge teddy bears are, and she's laying in the teddy bears. And next thing you know, we start doing whatever in this big pile of teddy bears. I feel bad for whoever won those teddy bears. We go back to work. We get put on a different game, but together again. And so now we just finished doing what we're doing. So now there's a little more flirtatiousness going, and we got busy. And I'm dealing with the customers, and I see out of the corner of my eye, some guy comes up, starts talking to her. She goes over, she's like talking to him real quick, and then I see the guy walk back, and there's an older lady, and then there's a carriage and another little kid. And I go, who's that? Your mom and your brother or something like that? She goes, no, that's my husband. And she waves her.
Oh wow!
Waves her finger. That's at 17 years old. That's when I learned to always look at the ring, always look for the ring. You know what I mean? I was like, no shit.
Yeah.
If you're tired, sugar, you ain't got to stay.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want you to feel like you're
obligated. But I'm actually going to go myself because it's about 2:30 over here.
I want to say something else to you, but you're looking kind of tired, Aaron. If you feel like leaving, you're more than welcome. I don't want to feel like I'm holding you here.
Yeah.
But sorry I missed your stream this evening, but I was watching the outro, dude. You got mocks.
Oh yeah. First of all, that clip of Elasmat saying that is like perfect for like promoting indie comic professionals. Like it's definitely the right phrase, and the fact that Mox is in there is even better. So that's going to be the first half of that trailer up until that point is always going to be the same, and then right when that ends, is when I'm going to change it, like to whoever I'm talking about with that week.
So you can edit it over all that.
Yeah, I could just go in and
the person.
Right. So like after that, he finishes that. Lasmat says, make a book that you want to read, and Mox's little thing is there, and then the music picks up. All those pictures after that were those people's books. Like the books that I had in the beginning, leading up to that, were just random other creators' books. All the stuff after that was those creators, pictures and things for their book. I can go in and just click on the video, the last one I make, hit edit, and then go in, pull those pictures out, put new pictures in those spots. And then just like if I change the font, like so instead of saying like Mike and
That's
Kershina.
completely awesome. It almost immortalizes.
Yep.
Good deal.
So I know I remembered Alas saying that. So when I started, because I did that with him back in September, and then I never did another one until like a couple of weeks ago. And when I did it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember he said this awesome thing about making a book that you want to read. I was like, I'm going to pull that. I'm going to put that in all the trailers. And then when I did, and I saw Mox was there saying tweet it out, I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I
man.
was like, yeah.
I
was like, that's awesome. So I haven't had a chance to tell Candy Cane yet, but I want to tell her next time I see her. I keep forgetting every time I see her. Tell her.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming up on the 3-hour mark, and I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. And I know my wonderful guests probably are tired as well. So I want to thank everybody that showed up. It's always a pleasure to entertain whoever decides they're going to show up and hang out and chat. So I'll be doing this again soon, And with that being said, everybody, say good night.
Have a good night.